Hi, everybody. Peace, 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 peace. Welcome to the midweek live stream extravaganza, darling. I have a feeling that my camera's a little bit too high today. I don't know why. Look at me shrinking in my 237-year-old vampire age. Hi, Daddy Delgado, Blonde and Chatty, Debbie, Audrey, Tina, Robbie Lorraine, Muniamu, Natadida, Kari, hey Kev, how's it going? Nectarine Man, Cecilia Brown, Blonde and Chatty, Shovan, Kyla Daniel, Anna Christina, hi everybody, Smurfette74, ciao so many people, Dorcia S, Monarch, Alexa Extraordinaire, Thomas Tallham, Adele Tabarita, Kari, how's it going, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome. Gosh, so many lovely people. DMSA, Gloria Recinos, Anna Christina with love. How's it going, everybody? Thumb up the live stream. Hi, Allison. Hi, Katana. Carissa K. Thumb up the live stream. Really important. Hi, Merch Helen. Velasquez. You know how important it is because, like, it is the summer whole. We thought, oh, it's the Olympics. It's because of the Olympics that the views are now. The Olympics are, thank goodness, over. Oh my God, what a shenanigan. You know what's really interesting to me? How most of the countries in Europe are praising the Olympic Games this summer like they were the best ones ever. But then other continents and countries outside of the European Union and the European continent are claiming that these were like the worst Olympic Games in a long time for several reasons. I mean, everybody has their own reasons. Some people have bad reasons and some people have good reasons. Hi, LJK. Interesting. I mean, for me, the bad part was the opening ceremony and the closing ceremony. Imagine all the people who paid all that money for the closing ceremony and were promised all the American stars to come to the closing ceremony because, the next Summer Olympic Games are going to be in Los Angeles 4 years from now. And then all the people paid all that big fat money to be at the stadium or to be at the closing ceremony. And then all they got was like a projection from a call-in screen from the stars from LA. So nobody flew into Paris. Could you imagine? The people were so upset. So upset. Cha, you know what I mean? Hey, Zach. Yeah, I'm stealing your European primetime TV. You best believe. There's nothing to watch anyway in those godforsaken countries. What else are you going? What are you going to do? What are you going to watch? What? What are you going to watch? What are you going to watch? Daddy Delgados is looking forward to all the tea. Hi, Ollie. Hi, Gigi. Made it to the live. Hi, Zara. Hi, Dacob and chat. Glad to catch the live early. Shaban says, you guys, I really think a big earthquake is coming to California like in a few days. Well, I mean, I just survived a few. I've been completely discombobulated about this. Gloria was very kind and like Gloria like sent me voice clip. Gloria's like, Dacob, are you okay? Thank you, Gloria, so much for worrying about me. I mean, I kind of lost the plot a little bit when everything started shaking and I was like, okay. And I was sleeping, so it woke me up. So I was like dreaming, like, when reality seeps into your dreams. So I thought, so in my dream, something was shaking, but then I woke up and no, I was shaking. I mean, well, the whole house was shaking. Everything was shaking. So I kind of jumped out of the bed and, you know, when you're like semi asleep, half asleep, and you have no freaking clue what's going on. So I prepared, oh, actually, I have to go fetch the thing. We can post the link again to it. That's really practical, the thing. Um, the radio thing. I need that here. I have a suitcase packed. I have like escape stuff packed, like survival kit packed. You think I thought to grab any of that? Nothing. I literally kind of rolled out of bed, almost stumbled and fell. I mean, the blanket fell on the floor. I didn't manage to even put on my slippers, nothing. I literally rushed out to the balcony in underwear. I mean, I was a sight for sore eyes. The hair was like all over the place. I was barefoot. I mean, standing there waiting to see if I need to kind of evacuate somehow from the balcony. I mean, and then thankfully there was no afterwave or aftershock. Insane. Really, really insane. And then, hi, Mini Jeffrey. Hi, Indrani. The balcony, though. Indrani, I know. Instead of running through the door, I ran to the balcony. Like I'm telling you guys, I did not, everything I planned to do, I did not do. The only thing I did was rush out. I ran out the wrong way, but I ran out. Okay. So this was the first time. I mean, hopefully it's not gonna, hopefully there's no other earthquake, but heaven forbid if there were another one. I'm going to run the other direction and I'm going to try to remember if it happens in my sleep and it wakes me up. I'm going to try to remember to grab my packed suitcase, my survival kit. Cha. Don't forget the slipolette, says Ollie. All we got to do is find a functioning telephone and call Marc Jacobs for the slipolette, the ballerina slipolettes. Hi, Mahora. How's it going, sweetie? Minnie Jeffrey says, I just joined. Bye. I already like the story of balcony underwear. Huh? Minnie Jeffrey, what can I tell ya? If you want to see me in full-blown morning um, attire, it's just, wait till there's an earthquake and there you go. That's the best way to get a vampire onto a balcony in broad daylight. Can you believe? So, no joke, I'm serious. Maybe you should practice an escape just like we used to practice escapes in case of a fight. Yeah, no, yeah, I agree with you. I think I should. But what can I tell you guys? I mean, it was debilitating. It was debilitating because there have been several earthquakes, and this one was just, yeah, a couple of days ago. But then last week there was an earthquake. So it's kind of like, now you know. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, okay, you're not drunk. The world is not spinning. It's actually, the house is shaking. So we'll go. So interesting, interesting. I mean, hopefully it doesn't happen, but if it does, I mean, it could happen that during the live stream something happens, something starts shaking. Hi, Jeanette Freeland, how's it going, sweetie? If that happens, you're gonna know. You're gonna know because I'm gonna probably stand up and just maybe you don't really have time, really. You know what I mean? Like we won't even have time to say goodbye. Like I'm just gonna have to stand up and leave. There's no like wasting time talking to you. Hey guys, by the way, now the earth is shaking, so don't worry. I'll be back as soon. I don't have time to explain. Like if shit goes down, I have to stand up and leave. You're gonna be left alone with this wonderful bubbles generated AI backroom. Can you believe? Imagine trying to run out with your worn out Hermes Oranza. Mahora, I don't got snow worn out. Orange. But speaking of the shade you're throwing at Australia, what is going down with Australia? So at the Olympic, let me sip my shade tea. Okay, first of all, if you don't have this, I highly recommend it. This is my survival kit. I've showed it in the last live stream. I'm going to show it again, especially for all my viewers who are in um, earthquake prone areas. I'm going to post the link, the affiliate link to Amazon. This one, or hurricane. It's also good for hurricane or for earthquakes or tornadoes. It's also good for tornado, hurricane, earthquake. It is basically, okay, I'm going to post the link in the chats, the affiliate link. It doesn't break the bank, but it's really helpful. So you can load it like this because it has to run without electricity. It's a radio. It's a radio, okay? It even has an antenna. So you can load it yourself. You can charge it yourself, but also it is solar panel operated. So in the daytime, it charges itself. And it is a radio, so you can catch the radio. But at night, it turns into, careful with your eyes now, I will light it up for you. There you go. It turns into a lamp, but also it has an upper lamp here, and both can be on at the same time. Very important. And then if you keep this button, and if you are on Discord, for all our members and patrons, you get access to the Fashion Bunker Discord. T-Pal also ordered one of these through my affiliate link on Amazon. She bought a different color. She bought like a beautiful green hue. She pressed the SOS button, and I'm not gonna press it now because you're gonna go numb. It's so loud and it's so scary. But anyway, this is the SOS button. So if you keep it pressed long enough, this machine is gonna start blasting a ginormously loud SOS sign, and it's gonna keep, and it's gonna go and go and go until you press it again to turn it off. And what it also, a wonderful thing it does, it charges your batteries. You can use it as a battery charger. So it has USB and the USB-C cable, and has a mini jack as well for headphones. And you can use this to charge your devices if you're out and about. So there's that, and there's also a compass. There's also a compass here. What do you know? There you go. So this thing is amazing. You know, I've been charging it. You can also plug it into the electricity to charge it if there is electricity. I have plugged it into the electricity, so mine is now charged to 100%. This thing here indicates, it indicates the percentage of charging. Right now, it's charging. The red means it's charging because I have all the studio lights on, so it's absorbing all of the light to charge, right? This thing is really, really, really good to have. Obviously, it's like a little clutch, a little pochette. Now, I would personally add an extra. You can also put batteries in. So not only is this thing charging through here or through turning, but you can also open this compartment and you can also put batteries in here. 3 AA batteries. You know what I mean? Like, this thing is a monster of a machine. Like, there's no way of destroying it. And it's waterproof. Or water resistant, rather. So this thing is really, really a cool gadget to have, in my humble opinion. And hi, Melanie Rice, how's it going? And yeah, Gloria, I think you're right. It's also good to keep one of these in the car as well. So, I would have added a little bag compartment, maybe at the bottom, like to open it up to put a lip gloss, a little perfume. You know what I mean? A little credit card. Hide some cash in there. I don't think you're going to be able to use a credit card if there's no electricity, but you might be able to use cash. By the way, I'm not sponsored. Just to be very clear, this brand is, I don't even know what brand this is, by the way. It doesn't even have a logo on it. Oh no, it does have a logo on it. Okay, I see it now. But no, I'm not sponsored. I bought this myself. Just FYI, just to be very, very clear. I bought this myself because I was panicking. And so I found this on Amazon and I bought it and I love it. So that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. Very practical for emergencies. So there you go. So that, and of course, when I ran out of the house when the earthquake happened, I also forgot to take my little clutch. But next time, I'm gonna be ready. So there you go. As someone who's lived through many earthquakes, says Aperol Spritz, I come to the conclusion that if it's time, it's time. You really don't have much time, if any at all, to respond. Plus, there's not much one can do if it's serious. Yeah, if it's serious, you guys, we'll go, we'll go. There's the link in the chats in case you are interested in one of these. They come in different colorways as well. A blonde in chat, he says, forgive the childish comment, but it matches the background. Yeah, it does. Fabulous. Now, our good orange color. We'll go, we'll go. This thing is indestructible, says Indrani. Almost, kind of. Hi, Letty, how's it going? Hello, dear Dacob. So happy to catch this live. Only slept 2 hours because I spent the night awake with a stomach flu, but got to watch Chanel documentary videos. Coco and Dacob get me through tough times. Thank you, Letty, so much for watching, and I hope you're feeling better today. Hi, Brenda Romero. Hi, Finley. Hey, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you too, sweetie. So there you go. So there's that. Now, the shade. An Australian YouTuber made a video claiming, talking about another, like, oh, this is the shadiest Australian YouTuber. Only Down Under. An Australian YouTuber making a video, a luxury content creator making a video saying this is the shadiest influencer. This is the shadiest influencer. Whatever. But what is even more shady is what Australia did at the Olympic Games. Why did this breakdance woman go to the Olympics? And by the way, very fascinating how the Paris Summer Olympics, they said it's going to be a one-off. We're going to do gold, bronze, and silver medals also for breakdancing. Like, it's not a sport that is accepted by the Olympic Association of blah, 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 but it's a one-off thing. Why would you make it a one-off thing? It's either a sport, you accept it as a sport, or you don't. Well, apparently, they announced it before the Olympic Games that this breakdancing tournament is going to be a one-off thing in Paris, at the Olympic Games in Paris in 2024. And so they did that. And so this lady comes in from down under and she moved. She did something on that breakdance floor, and I think never ever in the history of the Olympic Games has somebody in one of these tournaments received 0 points from every single judge. So there you go. So she received 0 points. Oh, Dacob, if you could grab just one perfume in your emergency bag, what would it be? Oh, I already have it, honey. Chanel number 5. It's already in my emergency bag. Chanel number 5 parfum. Because if I got to choose, I'm gonna take this. But so she got 0 points. You got now. I watched her perform. At this point, I'm not gonna call it sport. I'm gonna call it a performance. Okay, I watched her performance. And I'm having a sneaky suspicion that she kind of filmed all of this secretly and she's going to make, like, it was intentionally done to make some form of video or movie in the future. Like, you want to bet that, like, a year from now or 2, there's going to be, like, a movie released where all of this was kind of planned out and she wanted to do this as some social experiment, or she wanted to do some comedy, a mockery, right, Ollie? So, I don't know. But just to be very clear, people are like appalled. Oh my God, she took the spot from somebody who can actually really break dance really very well. I found it amusing, personally. I thought to myself, well, if this if first and foremost the Olympic Committee does not accept this as a sport. Hey Corey, how's it going, sweetie? By the way, check out my email. You never replied to my email. If they don't accept this as a sport, then why should the sport people take it seriously? You know what I mean? You're fighting to get a medal, and then you're going to build up your reputation and you're going to work really hard. And then, 2 years from now for the Winter Olympics, or 4 years from now for the next Summer Olympics, you're going to compete again if you're young enough and if you're good enough. But instead, it's all like, no, it's a one-off thing. We're just going to do this once. Then why even bother? So I have a feeling like in her case, it's like, you know what? She left a mark. Nobody's going to remember the other freestyle break dancers that were winning the medal. Nobody. Nobody's going to remember them. Who cares if she didn't win a freaking medal? Everybody's going to remember her. So she did something there. You see? I think it was very clever. I think it was very clever. And the fact that, she received 0 points from everybody, and the fact that the whole world is now laughing, ha ha ha. And the fact that actually it's been reported. Oh, by the way, everything I say in this live stream is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. The fact that it's been reported that her family, now they're alleging that her family wrote to the Olympic Association or committee or whatever it's called. And the family wrote a letter appalled to the judges saying, how dare you give our daughter 0 points? Now, I think it's fabulous that they gave her 0 points. And if I were that person who was in her place, who did this like on purpose, like maybe she didn't do this on purpose. Maybe she thought she really delivered some groundbreaking new breakdance technique. Maybe she did. But if I were her and I got zeros all across the board and the entire world were talking about me today, I would be like giving interviews and I would be saying, I'm the winner, baby. None of you bitches remembers who won the gold, silver, bronze. Nobody cares. Nobody freaking cares about their disgusting medals that are chipping and falling apart to the point where the Olympic Association even announced that they're going to go back to the jeweler that made the medals to try to rectify the mistake.
Disgusting!
So you see, so who's the winner here? Who's the winner? The loser who went home with the fake gold medal and nobody knows their name and never will know their name, or me, who got, for the first time in the history of the Olympic Games, me, who got 0 points from every judge, who participated in a one-off competition that will not be repeated again, who is now all over the news across the world. Every comedic skit out there is making skits about me. Honey, I'm a winner. So to me, this lady is a winner. Winner, total winner. And I would collect the coin. I would collect the coin. I would be like, yeah, make fun of me, do the skits. I'll join you in the skit. I can teach you to do my breakdance routine. I would go on television to do it, to make a joke out of it, to get even more money. That's how you do it. So to me, she's a winner. There you go. So, there you go. Blonde and Chatty says, to be fair, if done well, it's as valid as the musical gymnastic floor event, but she looked like she needed to be sectioning. I watched her routine. I liked it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, and I thought that how she was like moving and then like she would stop and turn and do something completely different, unexpected. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious and I enjoyed it. And hi, Blue Egyptian Lotus. Hi, Super Dacob and Fashion Bunker. Happy to be here with y'all and catch another live. Hi, sweetie. How's it going? Yeah, Blonde and Chatty. It did look odd. I was excited by it, but she was throwing shapes like a drugged up seal. But it was fun. I thought it was hilarious. So there you go. And she definitely shook things up. because the Olympic Games were a sleep fest, you know. And Holly Grace says it's embarrassing to the Aussies. Oh, honey, I think the Aussies have much more to be embarrassed about than her. So let's just leave it at that. But on another note, if she were the only reason, you know. Mm. But when she kangarooed, yeah, that was a moment. That was a moment. And talking about Australia, speaking about Australia, we have a Cosette update. Uh, we have a Cosette update. Yes, you guys, they are allegedly temporarily closed. Well, maybe because it's nighttime. Cosette Boutique is temporarily closed. If that's wrong, you can suggest an edit. No, they shut down. So there you go. We have a Cosette update. Speaking of Australia, yeah, no, they shut down. They shut down for now, according to Google. What I find fascinating is that Cosette has a rating of 4 out of 5 stars out of 142 Google reviews. Oh boy, they worked hard to get those negative reviews offline, huh? Allegedly. But a 4-star review out of 142 reviews on Google, well, we'll go, we'll go. We'll go, we'll go. You know, 3 weeks ago, Talia, somebody said, 1 star, absolute scammers. 3 weeks ago, somebody commented, absolute scammers don't even deserve 1 star. Sold me a counterfeit bag. They claim it's real, so I gave them the bag to see for themselves. They said they traced the bag and again claimed it was real. I asked for proof and documentation of the tracing and to this day have not received a response. They now have my bag, which has not been returned, and they also will not give me a refund. If I wanted a fake bag, I would have bought a $20 one. I don't even know how the doors of this place are still open. Do not buy from Cosette, this person says. I'm just reading. Don't shoot the messenger here. Somebody else a month ago wrote a 1-star review, updated 1-star review saying, it has now been 1 year since I first contacted Cosette about my fake bag. I'm still without my bag or a refund, and they simply never reply to me. Do not purchase from this company. I purchased a designer handbag from Cosette that has subsequently proven to not be authentic. I sent it back to Cosette as per the company's instructions to me. This was nearly 4 weeks ago, and I have not received a refund nor an authentic handbag. There has been no response to my many emails and messages on social media. This now feels like fraud and theft. That review got 10 thumbs up. So, they have had her bag, allegedly, according to her comment, according to her review. So they have had, according to her bag and money. They had her money and her bag for over a year now. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. Oh, Holly Grace says, LMAO, did you see my 1-star at the top of the reviews? Wait, was that you? Did I just read yours? Wait, hold on, let me check. No, I didn't read yours. No, that was the top one for me was the first one I read. That's the one that I saw at the top. Um, well, Patricia says, hi, Patricia, by the way, she gave them her, oh, hi, Jackie. Hi, Kate Moore. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady. Oh my gosh, so many new people. I mean, not new. Of course, I know you guys, but like while I was blabbering on, you guys joined into the live, so I didn't see you immediately. Sorry about that. No, but so she gave them her bag. So Patricia, so apparently they asked her to send back the bag, for reevaluation or reauthentication. So they apparently, allegedly, right, asked her to send the bag, which she did. They kept the bag and the money. You know, that's what they did. We'll go. Allegedly. Jackie says, oh my God, I missed this. I was talking to the boss. Dang, work. They rebranding? You know, I don't know if they're rebranding. They're just closed. Oh, we still don't have 100 thumbs up. You guys, don't make Debbie struggle with these thumbs. Please listen to Debbie. Okay, thumb up the live stream, you guys. I can't believe we got only 84 likes. Come on, it's like pulling teeth. It costs you nothing to thumb up the live stream. Exactly, Debs, the teeth. Miss Molly says Dacob is live. Yeah, Dacob is alive. Dacob is live and alive for now, until the ground starts shaking. Oh, Corey, thank you so much. Read and written with the email. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Captain. Indrani says Victor Hugo may be fumigating in his grave. Cosette, the Les Miserables. Yes, yes. The Miserables. Let's do another musical together. Hi, Divana Budget. Hello, handsome. Just wanted to say hello to everyone. I just got married. Oh my God, but I had to say hello. Congratulations, Divana Budget. May you have a wonderful life together. And no, Holly just sent a star, did not write anything. Holly, are you owed money from Cosette still? Did you purchase anything from them, or did you just leave the star with, I mean, technically you can't leave a star if you didn't buy something from them. So I don't know if you want to share the intel. But anyway, so Holly says, no, Jackie, not there. Cosette is not rebranding. They're closed. It could be due to the ongoing investigation from the feds and border force. Interesting. Hi, Miss Molly. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Molly, for hitting the like button. Hi, Adam McKenzie. How's it going, sweetie? Congrats, says Adam, for the wedding. And so well. Are we filming this? Let me check. Should we film this? No. We'll go. We'll go. Hold on. Oh, no, well, breaking news. Oh, this was to announce the breaking. Okay, no, so this was breaking news. Okay, so this with the Cosette being closed is breaking news. Ya heard it here first. Okay, on the Fashion Bunker. You won't hear this news from Mim. Ah, Mim is not going to share this news. Allegedly.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
You know, but we'll go. Hi, Vanessa Conclaves. Hi, Hauste. Hi, everybody. And no, I was thinking maybe Corey sent some intel. I thought that was the breaking news because email was written. So should we check that briefly? Because I do have some intel that I don't know if I can divulge yet because we need some form of confirmation. Yes. Okay, but that's. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh my God. I think we should make a video.
Chanel!
You know what? I need to put on my makeup for this because what the heck? I mean, this is breaking news. Like breaking news. Allegedly. Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm holding on. Okay. My chat is telling me to hold on. What will go, will go. Do I need an update? Ah, okay, wait. Okay. Sent it. Okay, I got it. Let me see. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm good. Okay, Corey. All right, let's do this. Heidi Jean-Baptiste. How's it going, sweetie? Welcome to the live chats. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. We got breaking news when it comes to Chanel and who might be the next artistic director or directrice of the Maison. Now, before we get to it, and before we get to my intel, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week, so come join the fun, come join the chats. And thank you to all my members and patrons who have already pledged. And also thanks and hello to all my co-chatters in the sidebar. You guys, so my intel from Paris and also from inside Chanel and the ateliers are reporting that somebody has been seen coming in and out of Chanel. But not just, I mean, and when we talk about coming in and out of Chanel, it's not just like you and I, if we are customers, you know, coming in and out of Chanel doesn't mean in this instance, like, oh, let me go to 31 Rue Cambon to the boutique and let me buy a little satin. And then like the paparazzi see you entering the boutique and they're like, oh my God, this person has been sighted in the Chanel boutique. No, no, no. When we talk about has been seen at Chanel, we're talking in the offices or in the archives. Now, particularly Kimberly Kidman says, do share, I cannot wait. DMSA says, oh, this is going to be interesting. Debbie is asking, was it Jack Moose? Jacking the Moose. Was it Jacqueline the Moose? Was it Jacques Moose? Well, no, the human carpet. Listen, I mean, Queen. So when you're seen entering and exiting the boutique, it's one thing. When you're seen entering and exiting the offices, it's another thing. But when you are seen entering and exiting the archives, that's a whole other can of worms. That's a whole other can of worms. When they cite you entering and exiting the Chanel archives, not just once, you know, getting inspiration. For whatever reason, you ask permission, and if you're a famous person, they might grant you permission to enter the archives, although rarely do they do that. But when you're entering and exiting the archives several times, you know something serious is going down. Mahor is asking, is it Phoebe Philo? Phoebe Philo, I think, shot herself in the foot when she started her own brand, like online, charging what she charged for, and then like sold out immediately of the stuff. You know, everything was kind of I don't know. It didn't really work for me. And I think she made a mistake there. She should have waited. But then how was Phoebe Philo to know that Virginie Viard would leave, you know, on the 5th of June, 2024? How was she to know? Nobody really knew. Maybe some people knew that that pressure cooker pot was a brewing. It was about to, you know, explode any minute. But how was she to know? So no, Phoebe Philo, no. Indrani says, okay, now I'm overexcited. I'm telling you. The archives, I just died, says Indrani. Who was caught, asks DMSA. Allegra Versace, Debbie, ma che stai a dire? Allegra Versace. Yeah, it's not even Donatella Versace, it's Allegra Versace. No. Patricia says, oh, the tension in the chat is palpable. Oh, Holy Grace is unpopular opinion. Phoebe Philo is overrated. Oh, cha. Smurfette says, not Jacques Mousse, he's overrated. I mean, you know what? I agree with you, which is for me. Um, so Shaban says, I saw their channel speculating about somebody. Well, they're just speculating, but we got some intel. So, DMSA says it's super Dacob, isn't it? We wish. We wish. Holy Grace says Dacob is like, it was me. 'Tis I, Dacob. I was in the Chanel archive several times in the past 2 weeks. They flew me in, honey, on a private jet, okay? Several, no. And everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's a legend, just my opinion. But my intel wrote me several messages, and one of them saying, this person has been seen several times in the last 2 weeks, and this person has even been in the archives several times, but we shall see. This person has not been to the workshops yet, but has been to the archives and has been around. Sylvia says, was it Philip Plain? Ines de la Fressange, says Brenda Romero. Kim Kardashian, says Ms. Molly. No, Kim Kardashian can keep eating crickets and bugs and keep modeling her satanic Balenciaga modeling stuff. Let her just dig herself. Again, another one down under. What are you going to do? Maria Grazia Curie asks Mia Maxima. Paris Hilton. Oh my God, everybody's like trying to guess. And nobody spilled the beans. Kim Kardashian? No, Nicole Kidman. Sorry. Kim Kardashian, of course, is not down under. Nicole Kidman. I meant Nicole Kidman earlier when I was reading your chat, because somebody was speculating that Nicole Kidman is more and more in France, doing a lot of stuff in the fashion world. As we know, she's one of the ambassadors of Balenciaga. So could she be at Chanel? No. Even though Nicole Kidman, when Karl Lagerfeld was alive, you remember, she was the face of the Chanel No. 5 perfume. She also, under the directorship of Karl Lagerfeld, she also wore the diamond Chanel 5 necklace that was hanging on the back. We'll go. Anyway, Corey says, can you imagine Kim in the archives? Kim Kardashian in the archives? I mean, she would probably break everything. She would trying to fit herself into those dresses like she did in Marilyn Monroe's dress. Anyway, so my intel is telling me, right, and I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker over there is not real. But that person who has deleted all of their posts on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, that person who has deleted like literally all the posts on their Instagram, that person who has decided to not renew their contract after 10 years of working at an haute couture maison, even though the owners of the maison were begging that person to stay with them, that person decided to cancel, to not renew the contract coming this fall, this autumn. That person is now seen entering the Chanel archives. And that person is John Galliano, baby. Thoughts and prayers down below. Thumb up this video and subscribe. Let me know what you think. And if you have more intel to share, I'm all ears at superdacob@gmail.com. Until next time, subscribe and never give up on love. Bye. Yeah. Isn't this insane? Isn't this insane? And I'm telling you right now, listen, Lena Nair, Miss Baconator. Listen, Bruno Pavlovsky, I know you're watching. So listen, Linda, go with Galliano. I am telling you right now, I know you're listening. Go with Galliano. Hi, Terry, my love. How's it going, sweetie? Glad you made it back home safe. Go with Galliano. Period. Okay? It's amazing. You know, him being in the archives. Actually, let me switch to Ken in honor of Galliano. It's rare that we do the Ken mug. Let's do the Ken mug. Hausa says, as long as he's allowed to design and not be pushed and micromanaged, he would be amazing. Corey says, I'm not too mad about it. He has one eye on the future and a good foundation of the past. If Galliano takes over Chanel, we have big problems. Big problems because their prices are insanely high and we have to start buying. Mahora says Galliano is going to give Carl but better. It's going to change Chanel forever. Finley says, I'm so excited, but I'm worried about the corporate stuff. Are they going to just crush his pivot? No, I don't know. We'll see. Wow, I can't believe this is incredible. I will need triple income. Brenda, we're going to need 10 times the income. Seriously. No, for real, like... Oh, you stopped by to visit your dad since we were close by? For the doctor appointment. I hope dad's okay. And, you know, it's gonna be awesome. Awesome. Zach says, and seriously, honestly, I still believe that they will stick with Chanel design team. It's just about the money, that's all. As sad as it is. I mean, for now, sure, they have to, they have to show a couple of collections before the new artistic director kicks in. They have to create a couple of collections. They're going to work with whatever Virginie left behind and build on top of that. But yeah, Kimberly, same here. Rest in peace, my wallet, baby. Debbie says, good. Chanel is ready for groundbreaking. Yeah. So maybe Galliano will make sure the standards meet the prices. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was looking at his stuff for Dior, says Corey. He added his signature, but you knew it was Dior. Let's see what happens. If he really goes to Chanel, then we'll definitely have a lot to talk about. We'll have a lot to analyze. We'll have a lot to look forward to, but we'll also have a lot to scrutinize, won't we? For sure we will. I mean, his first runway, it's going to be something, we're all going to be like all eyes on John, on what he's doing at Chanel, if indeed he ends up at Chanel. Hauste says, I don't think I can afford a Chanel for Galliano addiction. Hauste, you know what? I think we all need to, we're all going to need to start OnlyFriends. That's it. That's the end. We're all going to, how else are you going to fund it? We got our little jobs and stuff, but then we're going to need some extra income on the side to finance Chanel. So, figure out what your niche is physically. Figure out what your niche is, how they're going to want to see you and pay to see you. If you're of age, of course. And then you go to OnlyFriends and get that coin. Get that coin, honey, for the Chanel bags and the clothes. Debbie already, there you go. Debbie already found her niche. She's going to do feet. We received a tip, but it's not popping up. Are they blocked? No. Okay, so Bubbles is a little bit slow today. Smurfette is going to start selling cat feed pics. Cha. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out if Bubbles will notify me about the tip that was just sent. Galliano Chanel would be a really important part of fashion history. I agree with you, Brenda. No more oatmeal with expensive almond milk. Oatmeal cooked with water it is. So I can get me some Chanel by Galliano. DMSA, let me listen. No, I'm going to go back to my student days, okay? So for me, it's going to be spaghetti, the cheapest, not the good pasta, the cheap pasta with a bit of tomato sauce. And I'm going to water down the tomato sauce with water so I can use one tomato sauce for 2 meals. And we'll go. Okay, malnourished, undervitamined. We'll go. But wearing Galliano for Chanel. Oh, there you go. It popped
Brenda
out now.
donated $20. Love for you and all in the fashion bunker.
Thank you, Brenda, so much. Why isn't Bubbles reading it? Sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. But don't worry, if a setting window pops up on your screen, don't worry. It's all being worked out. Okay, it's broken. Bubbles read it out. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to set it up anew. But Brenda, thank you so much for the tip. Hit it, Bubbles. That's not going to work. Okay, let me just do this and blow. Nothing is working. Okay. So, sorry, but here it seems like OBS collapsed for me. Oh, it's Roween, right? Oh, honey, you're going to be on the 90s chic diet. I'm going to be on a 70s disco diet, like minus the drugs, because there's no money for it. We can't afford that either. So it's literally going to be just nothing, you know. Imagining as if, but nothing. And all the money goes to Galliano for Chanel. Now let's try to do it. Hit it, Bubbles. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much for the tip. Now it worked out. Sorry, you guys. OBS is acting up today a little bit. Hi, Stian. How's it going? Do you get double the watch hours if both me and my wife watch you on each of our devices? Yes, I do get double the watch hours, but to do that on Totally Dacob, because on Totally Dacob, I am demonetized because I need 4,000 watch hours over there. Here on the main channel, we have enough watch hours to monetize. Yanis, thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you.
Yanis donated $20 for JG channel, just to begin with something.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. Oh my gosh. You know, there was a time when 20 bucks could get you something at Chanel. That time has passed, but we can collect. We can collect bit by bit, bit by bit. Hit it, Bubbles. For our John Galliano for Chanel fund. Oh my God. This is where it's at, you guys. We have gone that low. We have gone that low. And also, I think, you know, what's the next purchases I have to do? My survival kit. No, Robbie Lorraine, you cannot even smoke to curb the appetite. There's no money for cigarettes. Cigarettes have gone up. Don't smoke, it's bad for you. But they've gone really astronomically up in prices. It's not like the prices they used to have in the 70s and 80s. You know what I mean? Hi, Katie. How's it going? Hi, Jolie. So good, because I'm into Totally Dacob. Set you up for a play, y'all. Ah, thank you, Jolie. And also, I've been prompted. Somebody wrote me, said, hey, Dacob, why don't you like do a playlist on Totally Dacob? So I have just created a Halloween hunt playlist on my Totally Dacob channel. So you can click on that playlist and it's going to automatically play all the Halloween related videos. Oh, it's Roween. Thank you so much. Thank you, my love. Thank you.
$20.
Hit it, Bubbles. Yes, thank you, Roween. Thank you, sweetie. Brenda says, Dacob, have you seen the new 12 Shades of 31 Guacamole piece? No, I have not. Did they leak? I've seen the the travesty, what they called tarot collection, which like they could have done better to connect the collection with tarot. I've seen that, and I'm like, okay, but I did not see the new 31 Rue Cambon lippies. Are they cool? Are we gonna get a balm finally? Yes, Audrey, there's a playlist. Oh, Selena Cabral became a member. Thank you, Selena. Thank you so much, sweetie, for becoming a member. And not a member, a patron. Sorry. Thank you for becoming a patron. Holly Grace, yes, I'm going to see Alien as well this weekend. Beyond excited, I'm also seeing Deadpool versus Wolverine. No, Deadpool versus Wolverine, absolutely not. I do not want to give any money to that idiot. But I can show you. So there's a filter on Snapchat, and I used it, and it's like promotion for Alien Romulus, and it basically like a face hugger jumps onto your face. So this is me after the shower today as I was getting ready for the live stream. It's a bit scary, so if you're scared of horror movies, look away. And if you're not scared of horror movies and alien face huggers, then watch. I'll count to 3. 1, and then I'm going to show it. 2, 3. Look at that. Dacob with a face hugger. I love this filter on Snapchat. Isn't this amazing? So I cannot wait to watch Alien Romulus. I'm so excited for this. And now I'm thinking maybe I should have booked 4D. But then I also, okay, and then I started experimenting with the filter. So if you turn the camera the other way around, not facing your face, then the face hugger is going to jump and crack your like your glass spacesuit. So this is what happens if you turn the camera the other way. The face hugger kind of jumps on your glass and on your phone, on your smart device, and cracks the glass as it's trying to attack you. So that's also fabulous. And then I started experimenting even more. And well, I had to take Chucky. And I had to see if the face huggers would also attack Chucky. What do you think happened when I exposed Chucky to the alien infestation? Yeah, they attacked my homeboy. My homeboy was also... They took my homeboy down. They took him down. Kev says, that's Dacob underneath. Kev, right? Look at that. Chucky is completely infested by the alien. And I posted this to Twitter. And I don't know if anybody responded. I added Jennifer Tilly, Don Mancini, and Chucky. And I said it would be great to have a movie, Chucky versus Alien, in space, and to see like little aliens, alien chest bursters coming out of Chucky. Like to have aliens that look like Chucky coming out of Chucky. I mean, this is just the best. I just think this is the best crossover between franchises ever. So, it's Roween says, lunch break over. I got to work for the Chanel coin purse. See you lovely people later. See you later, sweetie. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Indrani says, That's the first time I would like to try a filter, and I don't know how to use it. It's a fun filter. So there you go. Even Chucky got infected by the alien. I'm really looking forward to Alien Romulus, um, because, like, I love the Alien franchise, and I just cannot wait to see it because people are saying that it's really, really good. If it's going to bring me back to the 80s, to the 80s vibes, to the 80s energy, and to the 80s type of scare, psychological, physical horror, Alien is very much physical horror, and psychological terror because it's also very sexual. H.R. Giger, the artist, invented Alien, and he did not think about the movie when he made his first Alien designs. So he highly sexualized them. And then, well, as most artists from Austria and Switzerland would do, we'll go, you know. I mean, just may I remind you of Arthur Schnitzler, the author of the Dream novel, many novels, but the Dream novel on which Stanley Kubrick based Eyes Wide Shut off of, another Austrian. But anyway, Rudy Giger was Swiss, but the Swiss, honey, similar, very similar to the Austrians. So anyway, we'll go. Yeah, it's really in the flesh. Yes. Alexa Extraordinaire says another great crossover would be Chucky versus Annabelle. But they're both dolls, you know? So, yeah. Well, Holy Grace says Ridley Scott helped produce it, so there's a lot of hope. Although, I'm not a fan of what he did with Covenant. So it's not like Ridley Scott can do no wrong. He can do wrong, in my opinion, So, um, yeah, Brenda, the alien head is basically a wee wee. Yeah, a double wee wee. A wee wee in a wee wee. It's a wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. Mm-hmm. There you go. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to seeing it as soon as I can, hopefully this weekend. But you know, I want to do a topic now. Let's talk about Louis Vuitton for a second here and some leaked intel. So, is this a video? Yes, I think it is. You like Gruyere cheese? Sigourney Weaver. No, well, Qatar. To be so, Jamie Lee Curtis was the final girl in Halloween in 1978. Sigourney Weaver was the final girl in Alien in 1979, I believe. So, the original final girl should be Jamie Lee Curtis then, because she was first, right? Or were both movies released in 1978? I would have to double check that. I would have to double check when the first Alien was released. It was released in the 70s, but I don't know if it was 1979. Let me check. Alien. 1979. So, 1 year after Halloween, Halloween was John Carpenter's Halloween, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, was released in 1978. And then Alien, Ridley Scott's Alien with Sigourney Weaver, was released in 1979. So that would make Jamie Lee Curtis the first and ultimate final girl. Now, hi, Picky Ricky. How's it going, sweetie? Oh, you're here on the lunch break? All right. Good. Good to have you here. Let me just check if my lips are okay. All right. Listen, Linda, let's do this. Listen, Linda. Where did it will go? Will go. Here it is. I got it. Okay. Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. We got Louis Vuitton leaking breaking news. The fashion bag leakage is happening here in the Fashion Bunker, and I'm going to share with you some upcoming alleged releases that might just turn your stomach or wallet inside out. Before we get to it, subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today, get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob, all spelled together there as well. For extra perks, this video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week, so come join the fun, come join the chats. Hello to my co-chatters in the sidebar. So you guys, Reddit is a buzz. You know, it's not so often that we kind of quote Reddit or go digging deeper into Reddit for intel, but you know, sometimes it's a great source of information. And right now, Reddit has actually fished some leaked information from Instagram. Credit to mfo.lv on Instagram. And the intel that leaked is upcoming bags, Louis Vuitton bags. Hold your horses, not just in the monogram canvas, but also in leather of one of their most famous and popular styles since many years. I wish it were the Speedy, but no. It's the Neverfull, you guys. And the Neverfull is apparently leaky bag, says Cecilia Brown, right? You never know with the quality these days. Quality control is terrible in many brands. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Let me cue in, as per credit info.lv, a picture of the Neverfull, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, which now Louis Vuitton states is reversible. Well, they call it the upside down. I mean, is this Stranger Things related? Why call it the upside down? And one doth wonder. So this is the leather version. So on one side you have leather, and I'm not so sure what sort of grain this is. If we're talking about, well, it's not epi. I can't really see. It's not really stripy leather. So and then on the inside it's canvas. Okay, so you got canvas with a little clutch. And then you got this on the other side, and they invert. They go in and out. And this one goes in this direction. So here we don't have the vaqueta leather. So this is treated leather. It's not that kind of untreated vaqueta leather. So this one is kind of less prone to darkening on the handles. It doesn't look as dirty as vaqueta would look if you don't pay extra attention for it. And then, well, the black one is even easier, I suppose, because this leather is easy, no? But however, you do have those white stripes here. They might get quite dirty. Now, people have been already complaining about, we're going to get to the price point, complaining about, this could potentially be really difficult because, you know, the Neverfull isn't technically made to be reversible, but they're selling it to you as reversible. And of course, canvas, when it's, you know, attached to leather, becomes even thicker. It's not really something you want to fold and bend too much in and out. You know, you don't want to put so much pressure on it. Like, folding it is one thing, but pushing it inwards and then pulling it out on the other side to do a reverse thing of it, it might, depending on the quality of this canvas, because for those of you, you know, who don't know, and I've encountered somebody in a luxury fashion boutique just a couple of days ago when I entered with my Speedy, which, where's my Speedy? Oh, it's in my other room now. I usually have my Speedy with me, but I have my Canvas Speedy 35 with me, and I entered and they said, oh, I love the leather on the Speedy. I was like, the handles? And they said, no, the Louis Vuitton print on the leather. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not leather, that's canvas. So some people still believe that this is leather. Now, there are options. In some cases, Louis Vuitton nowadays actually prints the monogram ton sur ton brown on leather. They do that as well, and we've seen Pharrell do it for the leather version of the Speedy that's going to cut you back, I don't know, $7,000, $8,000 instead of the $2,000 if it were in canvas. But this is supposed to be canvas, allegedly, and leather, and then you can invert it. How long is this going to live if you keep inverting it? I don't know. But or you just leave it on this side, but then you have this weird thing dangling off of it. I don't know. Do you like this? Well, anyway, I'm not a big fan of this. I've never been a fan of the Neverfull to begin with, and then having it like this is like, yeah, leather, whatever, looks like a bucket. This is detachable, by the way. You know, these little pochettes are detachable. And the leather one side, so this is a media model, the medium size, is going to set you back, according to the leak, $3,250, and the intro date should be September 20th, 2024, again, allegedly. Now let me show you the non-leather reversible Neverfull, and then we're going to compare the prices also to the regular Neverfull. Okay, so the leather one, like I said, the Media Model, and I do not have intel if they're going to do the Petit Model, the Grand Model, and the BB. I only have intel on the Media Model, the medium size. Now, the non-leather version has canvas on one side, and then it has that synthetic-y, cottony, woven textile printed on the inside. A plethora of colors, pink, mustard, red, and maybe even more than that. Here, however, we're going back to the untreated vaqueta leather. This seems to be a BB though, because it has the strap. Although the prices state so I don't know if now they added a strap for the medium size. In any case, the non-leather reversible size is going to cut you back or set you back $2,440 plus tax, okay? Or if you are in Europe, the euro price for this version, the non-leather version, is going to be 1,800 euro for the Neverfull reversible non-leather model. Now for this version, they're allegedly planning to introduce it not in September, not in October, but in November, on November 7th, 2024. Interesting how they chose to first release the leather version that costs more and not to release the non-leather version. And I think they did that because people would mostly want to buy this version. First of all, cheaper. Second of all, it's your classic Neverfull, just with different interiors. They're selling it to you as reversible, but I don't know how many people are going to want to reverse it. I would personally only wear the canvas on the outside and have the colorful interiors on the inside. But I think like they're releasing the more expensive ones first, and they're going to give them 2 months time to sell them and make profit, and then they're going to release the canvas non-leather version because it's cheaper, and they don't want just these to sell and the leather ones to not sell at all. This is what I think was the logic behind their choice to release the leather one in September and the non-leather one in November, just allegedly. Right now, let's get to the current, as of August 2024, the current price tag for the regular Neverfulls, and by regular I mean not the special colored interior Neverfulls, just your standard Neverfull in the 4 different sizes: the BB, the PM, the MM, and the GM. So, the original Neverfull in the BB size, the smallest size with a strap, will set you back $1,940 plus tax as of August 2024. Their prices keep going up, so currently that's the price as of today. The Petit Model, or the PM, Neverfull OG canvas on one side and textile on the interior, is going to cost you $1,940 $960 US plus tax, depending which state you're buying them in. The the Media Model, canvas with textile, standard never full, is going to cost you $2,030 US plus tax, depending on the state you're in. And the Grand Model will cost you $2,100. So now going back to the non-leather you see it's going to cost you more than the Grand Model. So the medium model, this one is going to cost you $2,440. But your regular in big size is going to cost you $2,100, so $300 less, or $340 less. The medium regular size is $2,030, and this one is $2,440, so we're talking $410 more for this new release in the non-leather version. The leather version is $3,250. Now, there have been a lot of comments online on Reddit in particular about this new launch or this new leak of a potential launch. Somebody on Reddit says over $3,000. No, thank you. No, thank you. Just seen the non-leather version posted, still $2,440 though. Kind of looks like a bag that's not meant to be reversed, but someone did anyway. It's giving, I'm not made for this, but I still function vibes, like me in sports. You and I together. Somebody else says, I kind of thought that until I saw the non-leather MMs, and I really think these look like they shouldn't be reversed, but someone did it anyway. Intriguing new design, I like it, but won't be buying personally because of the price. I like the bags simply because they give the option of monogram without untreated vaqueta. I love the color combos, but I really don't like the indentation where the strap should be. Reminds me of a bird's footprint. Wonder if they mean... Oh, somewhere here, I guess? Where the indentation of the strap... This thing, maybe? Maybe this thing? I really like the new low-key looks without the logo imprinted in the leather. Well, there is a logo imprinted in the leather, but it's tinier than having a full-blown monogram all over. I really like the new low-key looks without the logo imprinted on the leather. They're great bags, beautiful materials, and iconic shapes. Glad to see them lean into the IYKYK aesthetic. I guess this person is implying that we're going into quiet luxury territory, although... Yeah, maybe. Quiet luxury-ish. Maybe. Over it, to be honest, somebody else says. Somebody else says, I think this might fix the indecision I had about which bag I should buy for my birthday. I'm quite intrigued by it, to be honest. I might buy it. I actually like it, but not for the price. Cute that it's reversible, and I saw somewhere that you can use the flat pouch separately as a shoulder bag. And I don't know if you could use this as a shoulder. I mean, I don't know how far this little strap can be elongated or modified to have it longer, and where's the shoulders at. Definitely as a Y2K under armpit little baguettelet, that possibly, Mahora says they should have called it the Never Flip. Oh, the shade. I like this, somebody has said. Oh, it's 3K. Oh, okay, it's 3K. I will like it from afar. Oh my God, I freaking love them, especially the first one, but it'll be many years before I can afford that price. This person does not know that in many years from now, if they still manufacture these, the price will be even higher because they keep going up in price. Finley says, I just feel like they're doing leather so they can raise the already ridiculous price. The canvas is probably better quality. Interesting point, Finley. Oh my God, I freaking love them, says somebody else on Reddit, especially the first one, but it'll be many years before I can afford that price. Somebody else says, I love the pink. I probably won't be reversing it. It's coming out just in time for my birthday. I'm so excited. They are just going to discontinue it the second all of the canvas starts cracking and falling apart. New canvas cannot withstand being flipped inside out repeatedly. Should have been leather on both sides, says somebody else on Reddit. Oh no, I need this, but I'm really past my budget for the year. I love the reversible bag pouches, a definite must-have. Is one side leather and other coated canvas? The price seems steep, but I like that middle one, the canvas ones. I think the one in the mustard yellow. I said I'd never own a Neverfull, and at that price, I'm probably still sticking with a different bag. I just don't think I can justify that price for a bag I'd never use on the monogram side. I love the reversible bag pouches, a definite must-have. How much is the BB? I don't know if they're going to make this into a BB, and if they will, I don't know the price. It's a cute bag, and I like the black and pink leather with the monogram, but I do not like open bags because I live where it rains often. Hopefully, they will make other models in these color combos. Not many bags give me a visceral reaction, but ew, said somebody else who has a Birkin as their profile picture. I think they're super cute. I'm not in the market for another Neverfull, but if they will be available in the permanent line, I'll probably break down and get one. I'm so weak for Louis Vuitton. LOL. Love, love, love. Thanks for posting. I'm not on Instagram, so it was great to see it on Reddit. I like the versatility. So this is what Reddit users or netizens have to say about this leak. What do you guys think? Are you going to be getting one for these prices? If indeed they will be released, because for now it's just alleged, these are just leaks, or are you going to pass? I am personally going to pass because I never even liked the original Neverfull, so for me this is like a nothing. But the Neverfull is a very popular Louis Vuitton bag. For me, it's the Speedy, and the Noe, like those, and the Keepalls, more for travel, obviously. But those are like my Louis Vuitton holy grails, always have been. So for me, anyway, let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. Thumb up the video if you liked it and subscribe. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Bye. Mwah. Uh, Troy G just gifted 5 Super Dacob memberships. Thank you so much, Troy G. Shortcoin was gifted a membership by Troy G. Mandy Bishop was gifted a membership by Troy G. Batuham was gifted a membership by Troy G. Who else? Vicky McNamara was gifted a membership by Troy G. Did I miss one? Did I do 5 or was that only 4? It's only 4. One is missing. Maybe the 5th one is secret? So bizarre. I don't see the 5th one, you guys, in my chats. Well, okay, and the 5th one is a mystery. Papa Cherry. There you go. Thank you so much for gifting the 5 Super Dacob memberships. Welcome to all the new Tier 1 members. I wonder who's hiding their identity in the chats. Somebody who doesn't want to be... Somebody who knows how to navigate YouTube very well. If they found a way to hide their presence in the chats. If they managed to hide their presence in the chats after they won a membership, that means they are really trying very hard to stay secret and to not be known that they are watching. One doth wonder. One doth wonder. And I'm going to leave it at that. Debbie says, or it's someone we blocked. No, because the blocked person cannot win a membership. They will be found, says Kev. Report to duty. Report to duty. Sorry, guys. I'm just writing down. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. It doesn't matter. whatever. Let's. So, also, I want to say my girl Msfili was in the news. This is also really interesting. I love Msfili. She's fabulous. Go check out her YouTube channel. Msfili made it to the news. She has a thrifting YouTube channel, and she thrifted an Hermes bag. And well, spoiler alert. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it. Like, was it real? Was it not real? So it ended up in the news. The story with Msfili, and she also has a TikTok account, and so she thrifted an Hermes bag, and then it was all in the news. And so Msfili, yay! Way to go, girl. I love it when Msfili makes it to television, to the radio, to the news. I just love Msfili. Go subscribe to Msfili's YouTube channel. She's amazing. She's really, really, really amazing. And Michelle, I just got to Home Goods to do some Halloween shopping. Oh, Michelle, have fun, sweetie. Have fun. So there you go. Yeah, Dacob is here bringing us all to Home Goods. Well, that was Marshall's lately. I've been to 3 Marshalls. Now, there is a lawsuit happening. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Such a mess with the makeup. Okay. Trisha says, Dacob, be careful what you say in the Tier 1 members chat. I feel a troll is in our midst. Oh. You mean when we do the pre-show that's open for Tier 1 members and patrons, like every first Saturday of the month? You mean in that chat? Yeah, Debbie. Yeah, we know. There has been troll for years. The rats in the bunker. Yeah. Yes, Msfili. Debbie Indrani, that's how you spell it, like Debbie spelled it. Msfili. Shaban, I think TJ Maxx and Marshalls are the same. I actually found, if you watch my current Totally Dacob video that I just posted a couple of hours ago, the Marshalls vlog, did you notice the Easter egg? There's an Easter egg in the video. Did you notice it? There's an Easter egg in the video in the current Marshalls Halloween vlog on Totally Dacob. And the Easter egg is when I turn around to show you the price tags of every item. On one of the items, the price tag, we are in Marshalls, but on one of them, the price tag said TJ Maxx. So, yeah, same company, right, Jackie? TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, all same company, yeah. And in fact, one of the items at Marshalls had the TJ Maxx price sticker on it. Oh, Jackie and Siobhan are like, dang, missed the Easter egg. Need to rewatch. Yeah. Siobhan says, no, I didn't see the egg. Missed it, but did see the video. Yeah. So there you go. Well, and now there's a lawsuit. Can you believe? Yet another one. And let me just find it here. Yeah. Okay. Let's get to 200 likes. Thumb up the live stream, you guys. I know, Monarch, that floor was disgusting. The Marshall's floor, it felt like the plague was with us. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Dior is suing, well, technically LVMH. Are they trying to kind of like do a little something after, Italy caught them, not really doing the clean stuff, allegedly, sweatshops working, making bags for $57 and then them selling them for 2,600 and not paying attention to who they're subsidizing that worked, allegedly everything, blah, blah, blah. And now are they trying to veer our attention to something else? The classic strategy. Politicians love to do that. If you have a problem and a pickle, try to create a divergence, make a bigger issue over there so that everybody kind of veers their attention over there so that they do not look over here where the real fire is burning, allegedly. Let's get to it and see what this lawsuit is all about. But first, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob, all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week, so come join the fun. Come join the chats. And here, as reported by New England Public Media, or nepm.org, the fashion giant Christian Dior sues Springfield's Café Dior for trademark infringement. What do you know? So, the article says that in October, when Giselle Santiago opened Café Dior on Main Street in Springfield, it was a celebratory affair. Mayor Dominic Sarno cut a symbolic ribbon and praised the new Latina-owned business, which promised its patrons a luxury cafe experience downtown. Interesting. So is there a video or a picture of it? There it is. This is that cafe, Café Dior, where luxury and taste indulge. So this is the font. Can you imagine? The mayor was there for the inauguration of the cafe. Like it was a happening in Springfield. Simpsons? Springfield? Was us Springfield, because there's a ton of Springfields actually. So anyway, now here's the thing. You guys know that LVMH owns Dior, but they also inaugurated and opened up a Dior cafe, right? Where you can go and buy cookies and pastries and special knickknacks and, cappuccino with a little Dior logo on top, sweets and treats and cakes and pastries with a Dior logo. It's a full-blown experience that they can kind of, milk you out of your money, out of it, give you that vibe of like living the Dior lifestyle, whatever that means. So obviously they've probably, trademarked whatever the situation is with Cafe and Dior. So now the thing is, and here's where things get a little bit weird. It's not like LVMH said to this, which, by the way, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's a legend, just my opinion. Okay. From this article, I gather that this is a privately owned cafe, like a family-owned business. You know what I mean? It's not like McDonald's, a multi-billion corporation, international, worldwide corporation, decided to start opening Mec Cafe Dior, in which case then LVMH, would come for them and sue them for millions. But from what I gather, this is a family-owned business. They have this one cafe that they call Café Dior. And so LVMH is coming for them in a lawsuit, but not like to say cease and desist. It's one thing to say, hey, change the name of your store or stop it, No, they're suing them for a ton of money. So apparently now, Café Dior is closed. It's shut down. So they had to close it. Kari says it's giving RoboCop vibes. Cha. So sad, right? Says Oshidi. Shaman says, yeah, I really do not like the font and design for them. Yeah, this font and design are a little bit iffy. Kev says the uneven spaces between the letters are killing me. Well, they're not that uneven. I mean, it's the angle because it's not frontally. We're not seeing it from the front. But there's a lot of fonts out there, and I know because I'm obsessed with fonts. There's a lot of fonts where, like, between the A and the F, when one is kind of cursive, the A lands here, and the F is, and the other letter begins straight up, like straight, and then this one's a little bit, that they're closer together than if both are parallel to each other. So I've seen a lot of fonts like this. It's not the first time. So it's not like they made a mistake gluing the letters a little bit too apart from each other. But whatever, we're seeing this at an angle, not frontally. But so in a lawsuit filed in April, Christian Dior accused Café Dior of illegally using its trademarks. That includes the name of the business. Christian Dior operates a Dior Cafe, it noted in its lawsuit, and its logo, which it has alleged Café Dior used in its marketing. The company says Café Dior is trading on Christian Dior's fame and luxurious, sophisticated reputation. Now, the article is like, what's the cost of those allegations? Guess how much Christian Dior is seeking in damages from Café Dior. Now, Café Dior, again, it's not like Café Dior opened up in Springfield, you guys. It's not like Café Dior opened up in New York City, okay? Rockefeller Center, Rockefeller Plaza, okay? And like millions of tourists pass through it every week. And so this cafe is making coin. Okay, this cafe is in Springfield, right? So how much do you think they're asking for damage? Well, okay, Victor, you cheated. You Googled it. But Victor guessed it. Victor says $2 million. $2 million. $2 million in damages. In court filings, which happened just last week as of the filming of this video, Santiago's lawyers argued that the Dior mark has become generic. So the lawyers of the owner of the cafe are arguing in court, and I want to know your opinion down below. Do you think that they stand a chance? Arguing that the Dior mark has become generic. Like, anybody can use Dior, it's generic. And they even went so far to say this, you guys, brace yourselves. The lawyer also noted that even Santiago's daughter's name is Dior. So the owner of the cafe's daughter's name is allegedly Dior. So they're like saying like, we'll go. Paul Yes says Dior is so generic. They're vulgar. They vulgar. I mean, so Gloria says, so they want to bankrupt a mom and pop. Great. Kind of that's the vibes it's giving me, Gloria. Like a mom and pop. Yeah. So Mahora says, so they ruined those people's lives. Well, if they win the lawsuit and they win $2 million in damages, plus I don't know if they also get legal fees paid, then yeah, this family's life is that it's over unless they're not sitting on a pot of money at the end of the rainbow. Efforts to reach Santiago and her attorneys were unsuccessful. There you go. The article states. So, I mean, who would want to call their daughter Dior? I mean, that's a whole other can of worms, however. Corey says, wrong tree to bark up. Mahona says it's insane. You see, this is why I'm saying, are they trying to veer our attention to something else? Like, look, people are doing us dirty by using our name. I'm like, LVMH, you're a multi-billion-dollar company. Like, I get it that you don't want somebody else to use Dior. Like, I understand that. I understand that you have to also fight to maintain the copyright, the registered trademark of Dior. Like, I get all of that. I'm not upset with LVMH trying to stop this cafe from calling itself Cafe Dior. I don't have an issue with that. Legally, I don't have an issue with that. But if this is a privately owned one store, asking them for $2 million in damages, a family owned business like that, really? That's where I have a moral issue. Okay, you see what I mean? Difference between legal and moral. Polly says, think about it, Dacob. It's so sad that Dior needs to sue a humble family from Springfield, middle of nowhere, just to get a little money because their sales dropped or something. Says Polly, is that what they're trying to convey? We'll go. I don't know. But then again, why are they trying to milk this family off of $2 million if the family don't guts the money? Like, what will go, will go. It's a bit sad to me. Again, legally, we don't know. Legality and morality, two different worlds. But morally, it's a bit shameful, really, to want to, like, here, let me, rub it in real bad now. Let me demand $2 million in damages. Jackie says, I am still mad at Dior for what they did to Joy. What LVMH did to Jean Patou's Joy perfume, yeah. Cecilia says, but they're not using the name Christian Dior, but only Dior itself. There may be more Diors out there. Well, again, what the law is and what morals are, two different worlds. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below about this situation. Should the little store, should the little cafe continue to exist? Should they be charged some form of damages? If so, how much do you think would be right to charge in damages and all that good stuff? Until next time, thumb up the video, subscribe, and never give up on love. Bye. Mwah. Debbie says, but LVMH needs to get bent. I don't know, you guys. I mean, it's just, you see, and this is, and again, when we talk about the end of luxury, this is the end of luxury. When these brands have these sort of litigations going on, it diminishes the desirability of the brand completely. This doesn't make me want to buy Dior. Yeah, they're really picking at threads here, right? Paulier says, Monsieur Christian would never, that's so below him. His legacy, and it is so not elegant. Sweet Thing says, rebranding costs enough. That should be their only penalty. Yeah, I agree with you, Sweet Things. Morally speaking. Legally, I don't know. Corey says, legally, if it was a surname, then they would have an argument. I see what you mean, yeah. Indrani says she doesn't need to change her name for that. It's her birth name. No, she doesn't need to change her name, but the shop does. I guess. Going after the little fish is so gross. Pure greed, says Finley. I hope karma hits them, says Kudo. Ooh, cha, be careful, you guys. Don't curse people out and stuff. That can, when you say something like that, oh, like, I hope this happens to you, that's not good for your own karma, Kudo. Cecilia says, looks like Arnaud hasn't got enough money and tried to squeeze coin from all fronts. Disgusting. I really don't know what's going on at this point because, like I said, we're talking about the end of luxury, but then we're seeing more and more of these huge corporations and brands really kind of coming for each other and also coming for the little guy. And by coming for the little guy, you guys, I don't just mean suing people like this little mom and pop shop. I mean coming for the little guy as in stealing ideas, not paying their own designers properly. And then, we have issues where artists are trying to sue these big corporations because they're alleging that the big brands and the big corporations have stolen their designs. And we've had this instance again with LVMH just a couple of weeks ago. We reported about it on my channel. This artist lady who is trying to sue LVMH for having stolen her designs. Why didn't they hire her? Or why didn't they just pay for those designs? Why did they instead just snatch them up and ciao bella, So, when they're walking over the little man, it's not just because they're trying to sue, but it seems like they're also trying to appropriate the hard work of somebody else without endorsing them. Not just not paying, not even crediting. It's insane. Yeah, oh, thanks, Mahora. Let's get to 200 likes, you know. Paulia says, so this Dior woman might have some kind of consequence if LVMH decide to sue her parents. Well, they are suing the parents because the parents own the store, right? I don't know if the parents have a partnership with other friends or a business partner, or if they own the store outright themselves. This I do not know. Shaban says, yeah, just ask them to make it a little more distinguishable in some way, especially if it's someone's name, right? Allegedly. Yeah, exactly. Indrani, Ipalias, what? Khaleesi is a branded name now. I've heard the story about the Khaleesi. Right, Paulia says, well, allegedly a little baby in the UK was denied a passport because her parents decided to name her Khaleesi, and that name belongs to whoever owns Game of Thrones copyrights. I think Warner Brothers or HBO or something. Right. But then that was thrown out because they had to give her a passport because, like, you can't copyright a name like that if it's a person's private name. So I think in the end, as far as I understood, because I also saw it online in the news somewhere, I think they ultimately had to give her the passport with the Khaleesi name because the like whoever owns Game of Thrones did not have the right to block a person from having a passport. I think they wanted to charge her like a penalty for having the name Khaleesi. I mean, it was something insane. I heard it online as well. D. Jean Baptiste says they may be doing this to deter counterfeiters. If the cafe keeps the name, this may open the floodgates. Sure, but then just make them change the name. Why charge them $2 million? And also, just to be clear, it's not like the Cafe Dior was counterfeiting bags. They were selling coffee. The actual counterfeiters that sell you the dupe and the fake bags, those are in China. They're far away from England. They're far away from America. They're far away from Europe. They don't care. They're not in any way, shape, or form affected by whatever LVMH wants to do to prevent the counterfeiters. You know, these factories, they just keep popping up like mushrooms. Yeah, it's totally nuts, right? It's insane. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's the world we're living in. Now, hold on a second. I have another topic for you guys. This one is kind of interesting, but also funny. And this just shows you, this next topic just shows you how slow the internet moves outside of its niche. Very fascinating, because we talk about all the news, everything that's new just pops up immediately. It's, you know, it just pops and pops and pops, and then we review it as it's new, as it's happening. But the rest of the world kind of catches on later. Sometimes years later, sometimes weeks later, sometimes months later, sometimes years later. So this is an example of the world catching up years later. Let's let me just get to the article. Okay. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. The netizens of the world in the fashion sphere and luxury sphere, but mostly fashion sphere, are outraged about one photo of a Louis Vuitton bag worn by Pharrell Williams. And that would be the $1 million bag, or the Million Club, or the $1 million club bag. Now, this is really fascinating because, well, since Pharrell took over as artistic director at Louis Vuitton, we have seen this bag. This was in his first collection. It was kind of this special thing. He's like, there's a $1 million Speedy bag made out of alligator or crocodile encrusted in diamonds. And this is like over a year ago already, right? Nobody seemed to have made kind of viral waves of disgust at the price. We did on my channel. The second that bag was announced and the second photos were available, we made a whole video about this over a year ago. We spoke about it in several live streams. Not just that, but the bag was then reissued in the following season, also by Pharrell for Louis Vuitton. So we're talking about a bag that's like in production, honey. Okay, since 2 seasons at least. Now the world is catching up and being appalled all of a sudden. Like, it took you a minute, but you got there. What's happening? Well, first, subscribe to my channel. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, Super Dacob, all spelled together there as well for extra perks. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Come join the fun. Come join the chats, you guys. So, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's a legend, just my opinion. Cue in the bag. Yes, it's now available in 4 colors. Well, 5. This yellow, mustard, rouge, red, green, blue, and brown. Okay? We'll go. And so, $1 million, the millionaire Speedy. So now somehow this image went viral, even though Pharrell was wearing this like a year ago. This look and this photo is like, I don't know, half a year old. But the cooldown.com is reporting that photo of handbag sparks outrage over its $1 million price tag. And netizens are saying it's comically horrendous, so pretentious. And they say in this article, shoppers aren't convinced that high-end products are worth the cost after a Reddit post showing off a handbag with a hefty price tag went viral. So now we need stuff to go viral on Reddit in order for a reaction, a mass reaction. Interesting. But also interesting, the post to the handbag subreddit sparked a conversation among dozens of Reddit users who quickly complained over the $1 million price tag of a celebrity-owned bag. And here we have also misinformation. Pharrell doesn't own this bag. Probably he just wore it to show off the design of the bag, to promote the bag. But the fact that they're framing this article completely wrong kind of shows us how ill-equipped certain journalists are or reporters are, but also the world is, to understand how fashion works. First of all, this is not a celebrity-owned bag, right? This is a celebrity who is the artistic designer now of the male collection of Louis Vuitton. So I think what went wrong here, something got lost in translation, is that somebody saw this photo and thought, oh, Pharrell got himself a $1 million bag. Oh, look at a celebrity showing off their $1 million bag. When in reality, what's going on here is the celebrity is the artistic director of Louis Vuitton. The celebrity designed the bag and is promoting it in order for Louis Vuitton to sell the bag. Okay. Now, that's kind of not mentioned in the article. You know what I mean? And instead, it's kind of framed as if, oh my God, the decadence. So let's kind of rephrase this for a second here, not me defending Pharrell for once, can you believe? No, I'm not. But I'm just saying, It's not like he's like sitting here saying, look at me, I spent $1 million for it. No, he did not spend $1 million for this bag. Most luckily, he's just wearing it to show it off at the show and then giving it back to the showroom. Or maybe they did make one for him, but not for $1 million. It's just like whatever. Because let's be honest here, this bag is not worth $1 million. It's a symbolic price. It's like to say, to show off that you can. This is the type of bag you buy if you got billions. And so you just say, yeah, $1 million for a bag? Yeah, sure, here, take. So this bag, in no way, shape, or form does this bag, in my humble opinion, justify the price. Now, another thing that this article fails to mention is that the bag is custom made. Of course, you have to order it and pay it for them to make it for you. But it also comes in a custom made Louis Vuitton, kind of like a trunk case holder for the bag, which is also in its own right a sculptural piece. Even still, after you've received your handmade, I don't even know if it's fully handmade, but let's say, for the sake of argument, even if you receive your handmade shrine, your handmade Louis Vuitton shrine to contain this alligator/crocodile bag encrusted in diamonds, it's like real gold, and the padlock has diamonds. Even then, even still, it's not worth $1 million in my opinion. But whatever, you buy it because you're that poor inside that you need to rub it into other people's faces. Look, I got $1 million to burn. I could give it to a community of people who are struggling to feed their kids, okay? But no, I don't want to give it to people who need money. I mean, I got $1 million to burn. I'm going to burn it in this. Now, you see, here's the thing. I got nothing against the filthy rich. You do you, boo. If you earned your money fair and square and legally, more power to you. And you want to spend $1 million on something substantial for yourself, do so. Like if you are a billionaire and you need to spend $1 million on something, then, then do so. But you don't need to spend $1 million on this bag. That's the difference. Like you want to burn $1 million on this bag just to be able to say, I can. And that's the difference between a very, very rich person being cautious with their money and a very, very rich person wanting to flaunt that they can and you cannot. Because that's what this bag is giving me. There's absolutely nothing healthy, in my humble opinion, about this bag. It's not giving me, I've earned it, I deserve it, I really love it. Really? Because honestly, if we're going to talk luxury and spending $1 million for luxury, honey boo boo cha. There is, talk about spending $1 million. There are probably around about 1 million luxury items that are worth more spending on than this, $1 million on. You know what I'm saying? Like there's probably more items out there that are kind of closer to the value of $1 million. Because seriously, this is a joke. They put the $1 million price tag on this just to say it's $1 million price tag, period. So that's something that the article didn't really touch base on, right? The post featured a photo of singer-songwriter Pharrell Williams carrying the millionaire Speedy bag from Louis Vuitton. They don't say that he designed it, though. The luxury handbag can only be purchased custom-made to order and carries a whopping price of $1 million. Then the article continues saying it is shocking. It is a shocking increase from the iconic fashion brand Speedy Bandolier 40 handbag, which only costs, around $2,030, perhaps a reasonable price if the purchaser gets a lot of use out of it for many years. However, the bag has several upgrades that attempt to explain the hefty cost. Fashion blog Fashionista revealed that the millionaire bag can be made in one of 5 colors, as we see here. Instead of being crafted with a cotton canvas, the handbag is made of crocodile leather, something PETA has called the brand out for, since the Louis Vuitton reportedly sources the leather from reptile farms rather than crocodiles who died of natural causes. The millionaire bag also features gold hardware and diamond pendants. At the 6-figure price point, this handbag does not offer many benefits for budget shoppers or the average consumer. They fail to mention that the bag comes in a box, in a special handmade container. Still, even with, in my opinion, it still isn't worth $1 million, even with a container or shrine. As it is made to order, the bag does not appear to be mass-produced. Duh. However, luxury brands like Louis Vuitton still have a long way to go to be fully eco-friendly, as many companies can still increase the use of clean energy. Okay, now we're talking about sustainability. You can't talk about sustainability when you're talking about $1 million handbag that looks like trash, in my opinion. Okay. But Reddit users were left shocked by the price of the $1 million handbag, with one shopper calling the accessory comically horrendous. Makes me never want to buy Louis Vuitton, so pretentious, another one said. I don't think any bag is worth $1 million, especially not this one, a third person said. It looks extremely overpriced and ugly. Now, ugly, whatever, debatable. I personally would not buy, and PETA can be very aggressive, and sometimes they can also react in a very cringe way, in my humble opinion. But if they are not militant, at the core, PETA is a good group that does fight to save animals. Here, I would agree with PETA. I mean, if you're really going to do alligator or crocodile, if the animal dies of natural causes, then they don't want to use the leather if the animal dies of natural causes, because then they're not going to be able to select the part of the crocodile or the alligator that is most preserved without scarring. Usually alligators or crocodiles in nature, if they live a natural life, they attack each other, they get scratched, beat up in time. So it's not like their leather is fully intact and perfect as these luxury brands want it to be. So obviously the luxury brands would naturally prefer to have these animals farmed rather than using hides and leathers of animals that died of natural causes. Like, I understand the logic behind luxury brands thinking, but at the same time, I understand PETA's logic, and I would also be against this kind of farms growing these alligators just for the sake of their leathers. Some countries do eat alligator meat, so technically you could say, yeah, but you could harvest them for food and then you use their leather for bags. I can see that happening as well. I guess we're just more used to, meat eaters around the world are more used to cow meat. That's kind of a little bit more acceptable, at least in the Occidental world. But nevertheless, I think if you're going to give a bag this size, it's like, what is this, a Speedy 40, 45? That price tag of $1 million. I honestly would have, if I were given this task of like, do something ostentatious as a designer, do something. Oh, Brown Girl Bella, thank you so much, sweetie, for liking the video. Thank you. Oh, I so want this bag in green. That green. Okay, but let me tell you something. Listen, Linda. Here's the thing. If I were told, make an ostentatious $1 million bag, I would not try to up the standard of the bag like this, like, oh yeah, okay, so if it's going to cost $1 million, then we're going to take the most expensive leather, like alligator, even though I'm sure there's more expensive leathers out there. Then we're going to encrust the padlock in diamonds. Then we're going to make the chain in solid gold. You know what I mean? It's such a cliche. It's like, yeah, wealth. We show off wealth because of the bling. You see, I would make it complete. I would go in a different direction. I would personally really go anally retentive, and I would design a bag in plastic. It would be made of plastic, hard plastic, like blow mold, something that can fall apart super easy. Yeah. With those rusting metal rivets to kind of hold these straps together. The handle would be made also maybe paper, cardboard, you know, like the most terrible materials. And I would be like, here, $1 million if you want it. Then it kind of makes sense to me because then it's a joke. Then it becomes really like, okay, if you buy this bag, you're the idiot who's buying this bag and you're making a statement. Okay. Now, what Pharrell did here is, it's like he's desperately trying to justify the price of the bag by saying, but it's the best alligator or crocodile. It's diamonds. It's gold. It comes with a trunk that's, you know what I mean? And I'm like, but that's like so sad. It's like, so a billionaire who really wants to spend all that money, they're going to kind of try to convince themselves that this was worth the money. You know what I mean? But it's like a thin consolation because this bag ain't worth $1 million, in my opinion, right? But if you really offer a cardboard bag and you say it's $1 million, that's a statement to me that makes sense. It's ostentatious, but in an aggressive way that makes you think. You see what I'm saying? You know, there you go. Brown Girl Bella's like, wait, hold on a minute. Not that one. The smaller version, which is still overpriced. Yeah, you're talking about the one that's not in crocodile or alligator, just like leather, green with the printed monogram. Yeah, that one is around about like regular leather, no diamonds, no gold. That one is around about $7,000 to $10,000, not $1 million. Yes, that's the one I think you're talking about. Kev says he's just doing something his friends would understand. Kev, I think, period. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts and prayers down below. It's just so fascinating to me that the world is discovering the $1 million bag now, a year after it's released, and now people are shocked. Where have you been this past year? Let me know down below. Thumb up the video if you liked it, subscribe, and until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Bye. Mwah. BB says that's a social commentary. He is not capable of that. I also don't think he's really capable of that. I think he thought he really did something. Yeah, no, Brown Girl Bella, that's, I totally get it. That's the one you were thinking of. And Bella, that's also the like collection of bags that Rihanna wore in the ad campaign when she was like pregnant. And she was like carrying all of them, all of the different colorways, like that ad campaign. That's the bag you want. And that's the regular leather one for like 7 to 10K. It also came in this yellow. Ah, Terry. Oh, Terry, my love.
Teresa
Thank you so
Maguire
much,
donated
sweetie.
$60.
Oh man, Terry. Thank you. Was so generous and kind always. We got a moment for Terry. Hit it, Bublé. And yes, just like the last live stream, this live stream is brought to you thanks to MacBook Terrie. Terry donated so generously the MacBook Pro to the Fashion Bunker, thanks to which we're capable of live streaming really quickly, also editing videos much quicker, and also all of the Totally Dacob videos and vlogs that I've been currently posting on my pop culture Totally Dacob YouTube channel. All of them have been edited also with this the MacBook Pro that Terry and her hubby so generously donated to the Fashion Bunker, because like I had this PC laptop, which let me tell you, editing a video with it took me like half a day. So it was really, really debilitating. And it started lagging and the live stream started collapsing. So this has been a godsend. Thank you so much, Terry.
Butter.
Oh, total butter. That's the real butter, baby. Nectarine Man says, reminds me of that I Am Rich app. Oh, on the App Store a while back. Remember when we spoke about that? Yes. All it did was operate the flashlight and it was $1,000. You had to pay a yearly fee. Wait, first I have to see it because I think we spoke about this already. Show it to me first. Yes. Oh. Oh my God, you guys. We got wow, breaking news. I am in the news, you guys. I am in the news. Latest Malaysia. All latest Malaysia today, trending and breaking news brief. Article. I am in an article. Luxury fashion downturn. Customers prefer buying from third party over snobbish boutiques. And this is luxury latestmalaysia.com. Let me see. The topic of the end of luxury, a trend started by YouTuber Super Dacob, shows that it is in fact on its last legs. Oh man, wait, who wrote the article? Azir Fatagar. Oh, Azir, my love, thank you so much. Oh, wow, that is so, so awesome. So Azir writes, the topic of the end of luxury, a trend started by YouTuber Super Dacob, shows that it is in fact on its last legs. Furthermore, there are a number of observations done which shows that customers prefer buying online or from third-party retailers. This is in lieu with the fact that some sales associates are rather snobbish. Oh, Azir, you guys. Oh man, that warms my heart. Thank you, Azir. Thank you so, so, so much. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. Oh man, awesome. Slowly but surely, we are seeping into the news, honey. You heard it here first. According to Malaysia, you heard it here first. There you go. Period. That's how you credit people. Sam Andy says, trendsetter. Oh, fabulous. Hi, Jeno. How's it going? Robbie Lorraine says, wonderful day. Oh, it's so sweet of Azir. No, very, very kind. Thank you, Azir. Thank you so much. Really means the world to me that, that we do get acknowledged at least once in a blue moon. Corey says, look at you all fancy in the news, right? Live in ferret. Give up the thumb, says Gloria. Don't be stingy. Don't be cringy. Give us a thumb up. Put some respect on Dacob's name, right, BB? Thank you so much. Speaking of respect, yet again, this past week, this time on the perfume actually, not this time on the perfume channel. Usually it happens on the perfume channel, is where I get all the homophobic remarks. Now, on the main channel, people know me, fashion, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Happens a little bit less. On the perfume channel, I think I also attract, not me, but my content attracts the fragrance bros, the perfume bros, highly homophobe people. And so they get shocked when they see me, long hair, makeup. So I get these like stupid comments like, oh, what is this? Oh, the bearded lady. So this last week, just yesterday, I got a comment saying, ma'am, you forgot to shave your beard. Now, here's what I have to say about this. First of all, men have been wearing long hair for centuries, but also men have been wearing makeup for centuries. Even some far right extremist politicians wear makeup every single time they go on camera. So zip it, zonzue, zonzue. Okay? But beyond that, Oh, Valentina Capuano, ciao Dacob, finally made it to live. Hi, sweetie, welcome, welcome. But beyond that, what I want to say is, you know, people are so stupid, says Sam. Yeah, water off a duck's back. But I mean, come on, says Finley. But this happens really a lot on the perfume channel in particular. And I think the you see, like I have a really thick skin, like you say, water off a duck's back. But so for me, I'm not particularly psychologically destroyed by this. You know, I block and move on. But what I find really disgusting here is that they make fun of women. Oh, madam, you forgot to shave your beard. You see, now making fun of me, and this is their way of not getting their comment deleted by YouTube because they're not calling me a fag or whatever, you know what I mean? But I'm like, but you're throwing shade at women here. And that's what I'm not cool with. Terry, oh, I think you stopped watching for a second, Terry. Did you just come back now? Terry asks, did my tip go through? I fell asleep on my dad's couch, so I don't know if it did. Not feeling very well. Oh, my love. Terry, yes, of course. We popped a cherry in your honor, Terry. Also, I re-mentioned that we are live streaming from MacBook Terrie today. And I also mentioned while we were popping the cherry that all of my current vlogs on my Totally Dacob channel where I'm going Halloween hunting, they're all edited, post-produced, and uploaded from to YouTube from MacBook Terrie as well. So yes, it did go through, Terry. It did. Thank you so much again. So the fact that they're saying, madam, you forgot to shave your beard. Okay, so first of all, we're living in a society where like women are so ostracized and women have to be epilated, depilated, not have a single wrinkle on their body. They got to be skinny to the point where they're not eating anymore. They have to look like they're 17 years old, even if they're 80. Like, this has to stop, okay? A woman has hair, and that's beautiful. It's natural. It's fully natural. A woman has hair. Why does a woman have to shave her armpits, shave downstairs, shave her legs? Why? Okay, so this is what I'm saying here. I was not offended that yet again somebody's, making fun of me for being gay. Whatever. That's that idiocy, that stupidity is on them. But in one troll comment, like calling me, a fag, but then also saying, "Oh, madam, you forgot to shave your beard." So let's just, for the sake of argument, let's just say I was a biological woman, which I'm not, and I had a mustache. How dare you? How dare you tell me to shave my freaking mustache? Who are you? You see what I'm saying here? So like I said, forget about the homophobia for a second, even though that is bad enough and it warrants suing this asshole. But it's like, have some respect for women. Some women don't care for this brainwashing of the beauty industry, wanting to milk them for whatever they're worth to keep spending money on beauty products, on lasering, on going to the plastic surgeon. Some women are just strong enough and just say, you know what? I don't want to shave my armpits. If I have facial hair, I love it. That's who I am. That is my nature. And they're beautiful that way too. So, like, can we stop? Can we stop with this? It's really disgusting. And another thing that really irks me on the perfume channel, when people say, "Oh, I don't like that perfume because it smells like too grandma." And again, women are being thrown under the bus. People are so ageist towards women. They're saying like, "Oh, an old woman would wear this What the hell does that mean? People, you're disgusting if you think that way. Like, you don't deserve to live in this society. if that's the way you think about women. You really don't. It's that simple, you guys. And like, this has to stop, and we kind of constantly fail to see the bigger picture. Say it louder for the ones in the back, says Bunny. Letitia says, I love that you always speak on the bigger picture. Thank you, Dacob. Of course, I always protect my ladies. I love my mothers. I always say in the Fashion Bunker, mother energy means the world to me. First thing, when women raise an alarm, because women have the mother instinct, they're born with it, we have to listen. But most of the time, society, when women raise the alarm, society laughs at them and says, you're being hysterical. Oh, go sit down, have a shot of, brandy or something to calm your nerves. No, listen to what the women are saying when they're raising the alarm. And we've had a bunch of mothers raising the alarm when the Balenciaga ads came out. You remember that? And people were saying, to the women, people were saying, oh, you're hysterical. Oh, you're always, you Karen, you Karen. You guys, no, this has to stop. You can't always discredit every time a woman raises an alarm about something. It's not fair. It's not fair. And it's also really vile and disgusting. You can't discredit, the reputability, the reputation, or the veridicity of what a human being says just because they're a woman. Makes no sense to me. Makes absolutely no sense to me. Mahora says homophobia is closely connected to hatred of women. The moment something resembles a woman, it's hated upon. It's vile. Vile. Good point, Mahora. Katie says, we women do thank you, Dacob. You are right, Mahora. Thank you, Katie. No, you are my ladies, and really, you mean the world to me. And my mother means the world to me. All the women in my life, the men as well, but women in my life hold a very, very special place in my heart because the way a woman loves and protects is motherly. And it is a very special type of energy that needs to be preserved and cherished. Okay. And if you have been blessed enough in your lives to ever feel that type of love, the motherly energy, that type of love, and that type of protection, then you will understand what I'm talking about now. That needs to be preserved, protected, nourished. Okay, so somebody coming to my channel telling me, Madam, you forgot to shave your beard. It's not even in the back of my head thinking about, how homophobe they are towards me. No, what really pisses me off about that comment is that they are actually being hateful towards women. And this is why I'm so angry when I get these types of comments. Not for me. Not for me. I have very thick skin. I don't care. You can call me a faggot all day long. It doesn't do anything to me. I wear it as a medal, as a badge of honor, matter of fact. But don't you dare come to my channel, okay, to make fun of women, because that will not fly. Not fly. So, there's that. There's that. And another thing, when women come out and say, hey, I've been essayed, I've been attacked, there's this tendency of society, first and foremost, saying, well, let's blame the victim first. So sick and tired of this. Sibylla says, women gives love. That is our nature. We love to love. We are love. We bring life to earth. That equals love. There you go. That's it. That's it. There you go. DMSA says, I think it can be very dangerous to portray women as as generally innocent and needed to be protected when they have been screaming that they don't want to be protected. It hurts good men. It's not even about gender. Let's not even fall into that trap of gender, because gender has been weaponized as a word since some time now. And that's also, quite frankly, disgusting, but that's a whole other can of worms. I'm just talking about mother energy here. I'm talking about the ladies. You know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. So, Dark Moon Mandala says, Dacob, anyone that comes after you for long hair and makeup is uncultured with no idea of history and obviously deeply insecure about themselves. I completely agree with you, Dark Moon Mandala. Thank you for pointing it out. But like I say, that's why I'm not offended personally when their ignorance shines and shows. I just get upset because they're coming for women. You know? Jeno says, thanks for standing up for women, Dacob. Always. Always. Lapisha says, I agree with you as well. People need to stick up for themselves like Dacob and encourage people to get out of bad situations. Yes, and never let a bully silence you. Practice raising the alarm. A bully wants to shut you up. A bully wants you to stay silent and passive while they have their way with you. You have to scream, be loud, react. Do not let them intimidate you into silence. You have to speak up and scream and shout. You have to. Never stay silent when a bully tries to silence you so that they can attack you and hurt you. Robbie says, I hate the word, the faggot word. I don't even like the word queer. Hold on, let me scroll up. Because of hateful stigma attached to it in the past. Yes, of course, of course. But we transform the meaning of the word because we own it. Audrey says, yes, Dacob. Shaban says, and guess what? The people who hate on me most for being a woman all happen to be trans. It's wild. Really? Well, that's interesting. Glad the chat seemed to be on the same page, says Audrey. Some people use the system at Paul ASMR like, thank you for speaking up for us anytime. Not that you need me to speak up for you. Obviously, you don't. You're all very, very strong individuals. Everybody has strength and everybody can speak out for themselves. But I'm just trying to make a very clear point here. I don't like when women are belittled. And especially, when I see that happen in the comment sections underneath my channel, I'm like, no, I don't let that fly. That person is blocked. They do not get the right to comment again on my channel. They just don't. That's all I'm trying to say here. So there you go. Oh, Robbie, thank you. I think your hair is silky and beautiful. There was a long-haired guy in American Idol years back with hair like yours. I loved his hair too. Thank you. You know. Mm. Yeah, Nat, for sure. Men in many times in history, from ancient Egypt to Renaissance in France, men were wearing tons of makeup, high heels, long hair, you name it, wigs, everything. Sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. hmm Yes, let's be respectful always. Um Oh, Karen Divine, thank you. Says, I'm a grandma. I love you because you honor women. It makes me want you to. It makes me want. It makes me want to cry because we are invisible to the world. Thank you for recognizing us. You are not invisible to the world. You are not invisible to me. Okay, you are not invisible to me. Not at all. Not at all. You know. Also, there's something very special in the movies. My favorite actresses to watch are in their 70s and 80s, and whoever is lucky to make it to their 90s, even in their 90s, they're just, because so much more life shows on their faces and in the emotions, the quality of the performance, the delivery is just so much more intense and deep. It's wonderful to watch and see, you know um So there you go. Oh, thank you, Zara. Thank you. Zara says that yes, women can speak for themselves, but it is helpful to have feminists supporting men. I mean, I just support, again, let's not politicize this because, again, the word feminism is also a weird word. Like, it can mean a lot of different things. It's also been used as a weapon sometimes. Like, I'm just even more simple than that. Just mothers and mother energy and women, love them to bits. And we have to defend them at all costs, you know? Oh, Sam Andy, just saw Jessica Lange on Broadway, an amazing experience. I completely agree. It takes a lifetime to express oneself. That's what I'm talking about. So you're not invisible to me. Not invisible at all. LJK says, you are very caring and thoughtful, Dacob. If only more were like you. Thank you. Yes, I try to be very precise also when I do. Because, sometimes words can be misconstrued and then people can kind of put meaning into what you say. And if you're not very, very cautious how you explain something, it might be misunderstood. And then you got to make an apology video. That's the way life goes because people also understand words in different ways. It's a historical context situation where, uh, you know, words mean different things in different contexts, but also in different times, in different epochs of history, you know. So obviously, maybe the conversation we're having today is going to be highly offensive in 10 years from now. That's just something. You're either going to have to stay silent your whole life out of fear that sometimes something will be taken out of context of what you're saying, or you're going to speak up. And then we'll deal with it as the situation arises. I mean, if 5 years from now somebody brings up this video and says, "Look what you said 5 years ago," you know how politicians love to do that when you're running for president or this or that, and then they love to dig up something you said 10 years ago. Like, look what do you put it in the context of what it meant 10 years ago, and so everything. There you go. Uh, Oh, Katie, thank you. Thank you so much. Truly, thank you, Dave. Thank you, Katie. Thank you also for always supporting me and helping me. Thank you. Robbie said, singing a song, give you a head with hair, long, beautiful hair, shining, gleaming, streaming, flax and hair. There you go. So, yeah, that's all. But at the end of the day, oh, absolutely no. Transphobia will not be tolerated. Not on my channel. Absolutely not. Never make the mistake. Listen, people, never make the mistake to allow some political movement to make you think that one label is placeable on an entire group of people, because it is not. Okay? What do I mean by this? By this, I mean there are rotten apples everywhere. Okay? Seriously, just politically speaking, there are some assholes who are Democrat. There are some assholes who are Republican. Okay. There are some assholes who are gay. There are some assholes who are straight. There are some assholes who are anything in between. But there's also some wonderful people. Okay. There are some really nice Democrats. There's some really nice Republicans. There's some really nice gay people. There are some really nice straight people. So that's what I'm saying. Don't make the mistake, guys. Don't make the mistake to put a label on people. Don't do that to yourself, because ultimately the only thing you're going to damage by doing so is yourself, because you will by doing so you will preclude yourself from some wonderful experiences, getting to know some wonderful people, exchanging some wonderful information and some wonderful energy with people. So let's not make the mistake to always say one group of people is always bad. No, no, So that's all I have to say on that subject. Now, having said all that, Oh, Corey, yeah. Actually, my dear friend Teruko, Corey says, if you get 10 people together, one will be a dick. It's just life. So Teruko told me, hi Teruko, by the way, that there was this research made, like a study, where like they isolated a group of people and like for social media interaction, and there was like a troll, somebody who would like do mean, somebody, the asshole, who would write mean stuff online. They isolate the troll from the social group and they take the troll out. So now the group is left only with good people that are not trolling online. So apparently, this study showed that out of this group of good people where there are no trolls, a new troll will rise up to the occasion. One person at least will transform and become a troll. Apparently, there always needs to be a troll everywhere. So this is some weird study, and I have to look more into it, but it's very fascinating. I found it super fascinating when Teruko shared this intel with me. So I'm kind of looking more into this. Very, very, very fascinating. DMSA says, thank you, Dacob, for your balanced outlook. Always. I try really hard to be as balanced as I can. Obviously, sometimes emotions run deep and strong and you're just furious and then you just say weird stuff. But when I'm kind of clear-headed, I really try to balance things out. Shabat, isn't it interesting? It's so fascinating. We should do more research about this. Oh, there you go, Katie. Oh my God, that is psychologically grounded. Okay, Katie, so this is a thing. Are you telling me this is a thing? Tina says, oh no. Nakrima says, oh, I can believe that. Yeah, Lapisha says, oh, trolls must go. Yeah, but at a certain point, you're going to be left alone because one by one, people will be turning into a troll and then deleted from the group. Happens in families, says Katie. People take the roles of others that leave. Isn't this fascinating? There you go. Kimberly says it's fascinating. Wow, I guess every barrel has a bad apple. Yeah. And you see, and this is why sayings like these kind of make sense if we go back into history, and certain sayings have been utilized for like decades and centuries even. There you go. Katie says it's part of systems theory. Yes, yes, yes. This is so true. I've heard of this study and I've seen it in life, says Monarch. Okay, good. So I'm not like completely blabbering out weird stuff here. There's more people in the chats that have heard of this. Um, Hi, Naked Eyes. Glad you joined us. The dynamics. So interesting, Kudos, right? And so the systems theory, we have to look into this. Katie just posted it in the chats, and if you're rewatching later, well, thumb up the live stream or the video, but also rewatch the live chats rerun. Katie just posted. Yes, it's part of systems theory. And Indrani says, I have to watch Psychos again. The painting with the moving eyes, the bath, the rocking chair, archetypes, all the dynamics. Kev, for every action in nature, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Period. Period. I'm happy alone. I like myself and really dislike the sheep. Lepetius. Oh, Kari says, oh, systems theory. I had that in school. Aha. Tina says, gosh, need to learn more. You guys, this is really interesting. We really need to read up more. I know very little about this, and I found it very fascinating when Teruko shared this intel with me. So I'm definitely going to educate myself, and I'm going to try to read up as much as I can on this theory. Mahora says, I think the apple's rotten right to the core from all the things passed down from all the apples coming before. Oh, little rhyme. A way to go, Mahora. Yes, Quinn. Put that in a song. Look at you dropping lyrics. Corey, or maybe you're quoting a song that I don't know of. Corey says, trolling is also a form of being in control. Also being delusional, but yeah. I can see toxic with my eyes closed, so yeah, I prefer my me time. Lepetius. Gloria says, it does make sense because a matriarch or patriarch in a family, once a matriarch or a patriarch in a family passes, someone else takes that position. Sibylla says the group can be gregarious, and the moment an individual confronts it, the role is quickly replaced again, just as the seed of mistrust was planted previously. Fascinating, isn't it? Mahora says, yeah, it is a song. Yeah, there you go. I corrected myself just in the nick of time. It is a song by Charlie X. Yeah, you see. Yeah, I didn't know. Now I do. Hi, Angie Unboxing. How's it going, sweetie? I shall not the Apple dance. Although I did you see on Totally Dacob on my latest Marshall's Halloween hunting vlog, there is a little skeleton animatronic that dances to the song "My Money Don't Jiggle Jiggle, It Folds," and that little dance that skeleton does. I filmed the entire dance. You should go check out that video for it. The way the skeleton moves, like I would like to learn to move like that. Even though that's a mechanical move, I don't think my bone structure could do that. But as close as possible to that, I would really, really like because he does this kind of thing. He's moving. He's so cute. It's so cute. The little jiggle dance by the animatronics, little tiny skeleton. He's like little. It's like a plushy animatronic skeleton dancing to the jiggle jiggle song, and that choreography I would like to learn. Oh, human nature is super interesting, Kimberly. Yeah, scary at times, but interesting. Mm. Indrani says the rhyme was awesome, Mahora. And I imagine fables like in Fable. Oh, Fontaine. One of my Vivian Westwood bags is from one of the Fontaine fables. The print is the fisherman and the little fish. Yeah, Vivian loved those. Kev says, "Oh my God, Dacob gonna make that trending again." Are you right? Oh, my money don't jiggle jiggle. Oh my God, that song was such an earworm a year ago. Cecilia Brown says, I've seen it. It's so funny. Isn't it the cutest? Yeah, he was cute, Siobhan, right? Zara says, I love watching Halloween vlog. Oh, thank you, guys. I hope I will be filming more this week for you. Tina says, I've noticed people that are social media people famous just can't socialize normally in the real world, at work or anything, including eating with your family at the table, etc. Sad. How famous do they have to be? Because I've been on social media for 10 years. I think I can socialize in the real world. I mean, I've always been a little bit awkward, like I'm shy, but in real life, I don't know. But I mean, well, Mahora met me in real life. Gloria met me in real life. Am I awkward? Socially, you be the judges because you met me, you know. Mm. Oh, the dance like an Egyptian choreography, though, Indrani. I love that one too. But she says, it's like there's new rules to human nature with social media kids growing up with that. Oh, well, yeah. If you're a kid now growing up with social, like if you're like 5 years old now and you're born into social media, boy, you're in trouble. Because could you imagine? Could you imagine when you become a teenager and you got to do like social stuff? Gonna be a little bit weird. Tina's like, no, I didn't mean you. Right. Oh, thank you, Gloria. It took you a minute, but okay, Gloria finally was like, no, not awkward. It took her a minute, but she said I'm not awkward. And Mahora's verdict is still out. Mahora like silence in the chats. But there you go. Receipts. Tina says, yes, that's what I mean when they're like born into it very young and they're growing up on social media. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kari says the European people in the chat were, can we buy fabulous Halloween decor online, Martha Stewart style? I mean, I'm not saying that every like Halloween piece from Martha Stewart is cool, but like whoever's designing for her, there's some really good Martha Stewart Halloween decor items this year. Oh, Mahora, you went to pee? What happened? No, I said like you met me in real life. I'm not socially awkward. And Gloria met me in real life and I'm not socially awkward. So Gloria, approved and said, yeah, no, you're not socially awkward. And then like you were not writing and we were like all like, okay. Mahora's like disappeared from the chats like Homer Simpson disappearing into the green shrubs. Um thank you, Cecilia Brown. Oh, you're fab, Dacob. Thank you. Gloria says, yeah, kids now are a little weird. My 19-year-old niece can't talk to the checkout person. Wait, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean cannot talk to the checkout? Like, explain. This is weird. What do you mean? Oh, yes, the tale about the fisherman and the little fish. Yeah, my teacher in the 6th grade told me the first time about that because I wanted to finish my life living in a closet writing poetry blind. Oh, Indrani, yeah. It's a beautiful fable, isn't it? Gloria says, Dacob is funny, and as he is here. Yeah, I'm the same. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you for confirming. Um, Mahora. Mahora says, no, Dacob wears crop tops and you can always see his belly button ring. Definitely not socially awkward. Okay, so Mahora is making fun of me. I do not have any piercings on my body, nor do I have any tattoos. So, period, first of all. So, um, right. So, first of all, there's that. So, if you do see my belly button, there will be no piercing on it. Having said that, I did have a mishap. I did have a mishap a couple of times when I was wearing like shirts, like designer shirts, like Yoji Yamamoto that had like asymmetric shirts, or sometimes Vivienne Westwood, like there's some asymmetry. And if I kind of lift my arms to say hi, the shirt goes up a little and then the belly does show. But there was no piercing, okay? I rest my case. Not intentional. The belly showing was not intentional. It was an accident. And I regret it. Mahora says no, he combines the crop tops with Philip Plain bedazzled jeggings. Oh my god, Mahora. You're fired to the chopper. Never heard of it, but thanks for the tip, Brenda. I will check. Thank you. Gloria says, wait, we'll go. When I was a teenager, I couldn't talk to a stranger on the phone. Wait, so I have to, first of all, Gloria, did you explain what your niece, let me scroll up. She can't look at them and have small conversation as they are ringing her groceries up. Okay, well, to be perfectly honest with you, I mean, when you're shopping in a grocery store and somebody's ringing up your money, your food and whatever you're buying, I'm also not a fan of the small talk. Like Trader Joe's, they are taught to talk to you. And that irritates me because it's not authentic. They're not really interested in your life. They just are told by their boss. For those of you who shop at Trader Joe's, you know what I'm talking about. That's a different situation because I can smell a fake question a mile away. If I'm in the room with you and we're at the cash register, I don't expect you to give me your energy, your life force, your life essence. I'm polite to you. You're polite. Hello. Thank you so much for helping me check out. How much do I owe you? Here you go. We'll go. Okay. But then when some Trader Joe's sales associates at the cash register start asking you like, oh my God. Gloria says, yes, it happened in Traders. Well, Gloria, in that case, we have to reevaluate. Would your niece have the same issue in another store? Because Trader Joe's is debilitating. Because I'm the type of person, I'm like, oh, really? He asked, how are you today? And she looked down and walked away. Okay, well, okay, but that's that's kind of sad. He asked, how are you today? And she looked down and walked away. Like she didn't answer at all? Oh my God, that poor Trader Joe's sales associate. Because he must have felt terrible. Kristen Reynolds says, I love Trader Joe's though. We're finally getting one. No, I love Trader Joe's too, but I'm just like, hey, I'm fine with you asking me like, how are you today? But like, no, usually when I go to Trader Joe's, they don't limit themselves to how are you today. Okay. They tell you, oh, your outfit looks great. Where did you get it from? And wow, you look very extrovert. Like, what's your job? Where do you work? What school did you go to? And I'm like, whoa, 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 hold your horses, dude. Like, I'm on a schedule here. I'm on a schedule. Okay. Do you really want me to share with you my entire life story? Because we're going to be sitting here for a while. And I did it once with one of the Trader Joe's peeps. They asked me like, oh, wow, you look like so outgoing with your outfit. Like, what do you do for a living? I'm like, okay, I'm going to tell you what I do for a living. And I started talking and and the more I was talking, and the Trader Joe's sales associate was like, what the hell did I get myself into? This dude will not shut up. I'm like, well, you you asked the question. You asked the question. Okay. So in Italian, and I say this oftentimes, I say, hai voluto la bicicletta? Pedala, which means you wanted the bicycle? Now pedal. Okay. They're asking me for the bicycle. I give them the bicycle. So now pedal. Then don't ask me a stupid question if you don't want a stupid answer. Period. You need to pay me for that information, Kuro, right? But Trader Joe's food is delish, though, for the most part. hmm hmm Yeah, it's creepy, right? Crazy Cat Lady Joe, when people ask like personal questions. But pardon me, but here I go, Jen. This is exactly why I have my husband wait in the line and do the checkout while I go to the cans next door. There you go. Well, we'll go. But or when they say at checkout, like, so what are you doing later today? And I know you're gonna tell me, no, wait, that's a pickup line. No, no, maybe sometimes, but no, usually it's like, oh, what are you doing after, like, I mean, and you're just like, another thing that really, okay, another thing that happened, and I actually filmed it in my last live stream, vlog, the Marshall's vlog. I was filming, I think it was the moment when I was filming the Marilyn skeleton and the weird snail with the skull. And so I'm filming, and this guy comes from the side, and we're at Marshall's. And so there's also furniture. He lifts one of those little side bedside tables or couch tables, like a tubular round thing out of wood. And of course I voiced over that video so you don't hear the original audio, but the original audio is recorded. It's a pip. So he seems like he's maybe Northern European, like tall, blonde, Swedish, a little bit of an accent, Swedish, Norwegian, I don't know. He lifts this thing up and says, oh, you could use this for wrestling. No, Debbie, not when I was on the floor. When the snail towards the end of the video was on the furniture. Anyway, and I look at him and I'm like, he's like, oh, are you into wrestling? I'm like, I swear to God, I felt like Trisha Paytas in that moment. Remember that meme of Trisha when she's in the car eating and somebody says something from outside of the car and she goes, it's like, huh? What? Huh? Oh, okay. And I was like, literally, I think I must have reacted so, because I mean, I was so focused filming my vlog, right? But then this random person starts lifting furniture and trying to make random conversation. Kev says, oh, the boy wants to wrestle. And then I probably reacted in a way that made them feel uncomfortable because I probably reacted like, okay, like that's kind of the thing, to the point where he felt so uncomfortable that he said, oh, it was just a joke. But then when he said it was just a joke, he tried to laugh. But at that point, I was so far gone, I was even more like silent, just like. So he felt even more uncomfortable because he tried to laugh at his own comment that it was just a joke. But then I was like even more dead faced, resting bitch face. Oh, that poor guy. He literally stopped talking, put down the table, and with the head down, walked away. He was so ashamed. I am with my deadly gaze, and the silence, the silence. My reaction of silence made him feel so bad, the poor guy. But like seriously, what are you doing? I mean, Corey says no. Scandinavian would be caught dead talking to a random person in the store. We talk to no one. Oh man. Bumping into Dacob and Marshalls in the perfume section would be epic, though. Gloria Thanos. Andrani said. But something also creepy happened to me. So this was like last year. I was in Walmart and nothing, shopping, whatever. Came home. 1 day later or 2 days later, somebody underneath a video of mine left a comment saying, I saw you at Walmart. That's creepy. I'm like, so you saw me at Walmart? You observed me. I did not know that you observed me. You did not come to say hello. But then you commented underneath one of my videos saying to me, I saw you at Walmart. Weird. Yes, Michelle S. If you do run into me, it is okay to say hi. Yes. Just don't carry any weapons on ya, please. And Corey's like, there is your problem. You went to Walmart. Awkward. No, Patricia, I don't think he was into me. No, not at all. I just think he was into that table and lifted it and tried to use it as an object. And then maybe he thought, oh, people are looking at him. So he tried to make it less awkward of a moment by trying to explain what he was doing and asking, hey, are you also into wrestling? Like, but but that made it even more awkward. So I think it was more about him being into that object and wanting to justify why he lifted that table and tried to use it as a BB gun or whatever. But anyway, and do not ask me to wrestle. Thank you, Gloria. The Walmart thing is scary, right? After Halloween and before Christmas, you can film shopping at Marshall's for random wrestling right. Just say hi. Right, Blue Egyptian Lotus? Yeah, simple. Yeah. Yeah, no, Robbie Lorraine, of course, you say hi if you see me. Duh. Of course you do. But then if you guys have different names than you have on YouTube, tell me what your YouTube name is so I can kind of, because a lot of you don't even have a picture next to your, you know what I mean? I have no clue who you are. I can't recognize, I mean, you can recognize me, you see my face, but I don't know who you are, most of you. Some of you have profile pictures, but most of you have numbers for names. And here, DMSA 918 has a D for a thumbnail, so for a profile picture. So who do I know who you is? I don't. Oh, Melissa Tuckett said, hi, Dacob, stay away from Walmart, full of creepers. Corey's like, his inner monologue was broken. Possibly. DMSA says, you better not go to Walmart again. Now he knows where to find it. Well, there's a lot of Walmarts. We can go to different ones, you know. I'll see you later. All right, Debs. Robbie says, I have had people I know follow me in stores when I haven't seen them and say, cut my hair, LOL. Even that is a little creepy. Cha. No, Dacob, don't make me an example. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. DMSA. No, you were just the first one that popped up because DMSA, don't make me as an example. No, but I mean, so if you see me in real life and you come to me, then say, hey, I'm DMSA 918 from YouTube. Indrani says, in Quebec City, we call Walmart Walmart. So I have so much fun making jokes in the alleys there, alone with myself and the phantoms. Oh, Indrani. Yeah. Kari says to Corey, Corey, I happened to be last week on vacation in Fuengirola. A Scandinavian couple was doing the laundry, 4 machines. It was hot. No air conditioning. Wait, hold on. Scroll up. So I started talking to get one machine. At the end of the cycle, they were butter in my hands. Oh, Kari, you smooth talker, you. You smooth talker. Or flowers as profile pics, Ellie. That's another classic. I used to do YouTube videos as well. Got recognized one too many times and got creeped out, so I made myself as private as possible. Good for you. Good for you. I'm learning the hard way. You know, Are You Into Wrestling will now be known as the #1 pickup line of 2024. And just like that, we have understood how this year is going. It was all about the wrestling, wasn't it? And just like that, thank you, mods, for keeping us safe. Hit it, Bubbles.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. Debbie, it's a saltriation, Nicole, Gloria, and Terry. Bubbles loves you.
We'll go, darling. Who's butter? Kev, are you into vault jumping? Are you into Hermes frisbee throwing? How random. We'll go. That's your response if somebody asks you. I think I deserve a little treat. This is from one of my vlogs, by the way. Aren't these adorable? The little poisonous jack-o'-lantern flowers. And I have treats in here. I'm going to have Japanese treats, gummies. They're so delicious. I'm going to have the black grapes. Living ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
Oh my God, these are so delicious. Hashtag not sponsored, by the way, Mom. I showed them to you last time. They're so good. Kasugai, that's the brand. Bought them myself. Delish. This is, and just in case you want to try, because they're really intensely flavored. They're super soft, like gummies. That's the brand. They have a lot of different flavors. This is particularly the grape gummy. Living ferret. And now we're going to have a watermelon one. Here's the watermelon one. Look how cute the watermelon looks, like a little disco ball. It's so cute. Now we're dying ferret.
Dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret.
Oh, the watermelon. Mm. Hmm. The watermelon is the one that takes the most getting used to. Mm. Mm. Ah! Did someone say gummy? Please send fruit gummy appears. Just like Beetlejuice, baby. Mm. I said gummy 3 times and please send fruit gummy appeared. Yes, Gwen. No way. Cecilia Brown says, Dacob, I bought today a beer called Firsty Ferret. Couldn't stop laughing when I saw it. Oh my God, that's amazing. I love that. Mm. Oh, this is intense. The watermelon, y'all. Y'all, the watermelon. We'll go, we'll go. Mm. Oh, Melissa, of course I prefer chocolate to gummies. It's just that these kind of like make me eat less sugar, although I don't know if that's right. But it's the death of me. The Trader Joe's, hold on, I got a picture. The Trader Joe's, no, this thing, you guys. The brownie bites with sea salt. Sea salt brownie bites. Okay, this rich fudge brownies sprinkled with sea salt. Okay, this is the death of me. Seriously. Like, seriously. Oh, bye, Maria Isa. Have a great meeting, sweetie. Thank you so much for being with us. Oh, they're soft with little chunks of chocolate that like kind of scrunch and then under your teeth. And then when you get to that sea salt, mineral little crystal that crunches open while your mouth is full of melting chocolate deliciousness. You're in heaven. What can I say? And you're a best.
I am obsessed. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh, oh.
Totes. Totes. And then, you know, you've had your brownie. Another thing I found, and I'm also obsessed with, at Marshall's. I didn't film these though. How cute is this, you guys? It's a Ouija board, but it's a teeny tiny Ouija little shticklet. It's this little, this tiny, this little wooden thing. And it's a trio of soaps. Spirit board, Ouija soap trio. Cleanse your soul. They are delicious. And then it has a magnetic closure. It opens up like this. And one soap is toffee pear. Then one is pumpkin spice. And the third one is toffee apple. They smell so good. They are so, so, so delicious. These were $9. I get me those soaps. I look at the bacterias on my hand and I say, listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
Oh, yes, we cleaned them up. Hi, Polly Hesta. You're late to the game, Goyle. Because we're that point of the game. Oh, Corey, that sounds awesome. You watched the cool documentary about spirit boards. We're that part of the game where Baby Yoda appears, looks at everybody in the chats, judges all of us, judges us severely, looks at us, looks at our tendencies, looks at what we eat, what we buy, what we spend, our weaknesses, shakes his head and says, cha.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao.
And then goes away and doesn't want to look at us anymore until next time. Melissa says, I'm so white trash. I hate to admit, never been to Trader Joe's. Don't you worry, honey. White trash is also fabulous in its own special way. But it's also not so easy when you go the first time to Trader Joe's, like to find your thing there. You know, you got to taste a couple of things until you find something that really works with you. So that's okay. You take your time, you know. When you're good and ready, then you go. Yes, Gloria Recinos, you're completely right. He eats chicken McNuggets, so he can't say a thing. No. In fact, I'm like, practice what you preach, practice what you preach. He who hath not sinned casteth the first chicken McNugget. Okay, as the Bible would say. He who hath not sinned casteth the first chicken McNugget. Uh-huh. Yeah, there you go. Kev says, is Baby Yoda still digesting the Nana Bear? No, I have separated Nana Bear from Baby Yoda because Nana Bear is now in a separate room because Nana Bear is now the protector and the holder of my little tiny Chanel necklace, the resin one with the crystals, with the bag on one side and the double C on the other from the LA Cruise collection. So Nana Bear is wearing it in a special place, and like Baby Yoda doesn't come close to her for obvious reasons. Otherwise, the necklace can get damaged. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. No, Patricia. The soaps are from Marshalls. I got them at Marshalls. The little Halloween soaps, the Ouija board soaps. Marshalls. I got them at Marshalls, not at Trader Joe's. Unexpected cheddar says sweet things. Oh, at Trader Joe's. So yeah, and Indrani says, did I just miss Baby Yoda trying to type a response to Bubbles? I don't know, possibly. Polyhessa says, I can be white trash. I've dated some of them. They are fun, hun. Oh, there you go. Polyhesta, always our favorite hoe du jour, darling. She been around the block a couple of times. She can share stories, honey. She can write a book, honey. Oh, Melissa, you like Buc-ee's. Oh my God. First of all, I'm the only person on planet Earth, I think, that asks himself, why, oh, why is it called Buc-ee's? Sorry, why is it pronounced Buc-ee's when it's spelled Bucees? So, it comes natural to me. Every time I see Buc-ee's spelled out, I want to say Buce's. Every time Bucey's. Yeah, call me Kreskin. And, oh, Polyhesta, you went to Ross? You sent me some pictures? Do their sad Halloween. Wait, you sent me pictures? Oh, well, why did you say so? Well, the picture won't load. One picture isn't loading. I don't think it's sad. Why are you saying it's sad? I think it's cute. Am I allowed to show it online? Am I allowed to show it to the chat, the pictures? I can only see 3, but it says you sent 4. And your comment is kind of depressing, huh? So can I share your 3 pictures with the live chat, Polyhesta? Or not? I would have, yes, go ahead. Okay, so this is the first one. I think this is a really cool raven. I don't think this looks sad. I think it looks cool. Mahora. Mahora says the picture isn't loading, but James Charles certainly is. Let's just say that Mahora shared with me that James Charles made a certain video that was leaked. The video got leaked, but also James Charles was leaking in the video. It was a double leak. Oh my God. And I cannot unsee it now that I've seen it. So this is the second photo. And also this isn't sad. Why do you say sad, Polyhesta? Yeah, Robbie, the Raven is so Adam's family. I think this is really cute. I don't know, you guys, maybe and also I find this very spooky with the claw fingers with the I think wait. I think when you turn this on, it has like those electric little lines coming towards it in the sphere. I think it's kind of cute. Also, here the snow globes with the bats and the skulls. I think they're nice. I like that there's a little gate here, like you're entering into a special realm. Oh my God, yesterday I watched Night Brew from 1990 with like monsters living underground, but they're the good guys. And then these cups, this is also cute. The ghost mugs and the jack-o'-lantern mugs and then the brick mugs behind them. Also really cutesy. So this was all at Ross? It's cute. Yeah, it's really cute. Yeah, no, Melissa, I don't see it as sad either. I think it's really cute. Oh, Tina, thank you so much. Tina just gifted 5 Super Eagle memberships. Adam McKenzie was gifted a membership by Tina. Vivi was gifted a membership by Tina. JPM SF was gifted a membership by Tina. Ordo the Witch was gifted a membership by Tina. Whew. Wait, are we doing only 4 again? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th person is missing. Yet again, our 5th member winner is a mystery. Robin Rain says, but I have a Gomez Adams sense of humor. All of my family's dark humor. Oh, I'm good at dark humor too. Polyessa says, everything was kind of breaking. It probably photographs better than it is in person. Oh, just like Chanel? Oh, allegedly. I want the mug, says Corey. Very cute, says Francesca. Oh, love the song, says Polly. It's our little elevator moment. Shaban says, I kind of have a mug collection going, easily going to be out of control. Yeah, me too. There's more in the kitchen. But this is not a mug, okay? This is my makeup brushes ghost container. Isn't this adorable with the little pearlescent finish? Oh, so cute. Living ferret. Tiny little ghost. A little bit scratched up. Well, you're cheap. You're cheap, just like me. So there you go. Oh, Tina says, I tried to tip you, but I can't get that to work on my phone. If you can't get the QR code to work, you can, at the top of the chats, there is a direct link. You can go through the link as well. Oh, Corey, yeah, the mug purge. After a while, you know you got to do the mug purge because like you realize you're not using all of them. And then now I have this criteria. I am no longer buying mugs that are not dishwasher safe, that are not microwave safe. I made that mistake at last year. I've made that mistake at Spirit Halloween. I bought the Chucky mug in pink. adorable, and the ghost face mug from Scream. And both of them are like very fragile. They're not to be, you can only hand wash them. And the Chucky mug, turns out the pink glass is not pink glass. It's just like a coating on top of the pink glass. And I'm like, holy moly, what sort of poison did they use? Hope it's not lead. So I'm like, okay, no more buying any homeware, like dishware, whatever, at Spirit Halloween for me. Okay. And now I only go for dishwasher safe, microwave safe. This one is both, you know. This one is also dishwasher safe, microwave safe, you see? Microwave dishwasher safe. There you go. Not sponsored, by the way. Yeah. Like, that's my criteria. Okay. And then I need to know, you know, that dangerous, yes, Sistina. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, Hanky Panda, really? I bought such cute Target Halloween glasses, but the image came off in the dishwasher. I stopped buying after that. But did it say on the glasses that they're dishwasher safe? Monarch, congratulations for doing the purge and getting down to 8 mugs. That's an accomplishment. Yeah. Oh, Carla, you see, that's a problem. I adore the Anthropology Bistro tile line, but none of that is microwave safe. You see, we need some criteria, guys. Otherwise, we're going to end up buying so much stuff. But it was such a cup and it doesn't say so. I won't drink from it. You bought one of those like big ones, bedazzled ones, or did you buy one of the porcelain ones that they do from Rosenthal? Because those are like, it's porcelain, so you got to be careful with it, but it's really good quality. The plastic ones that are bedazzled, the sippy cup style, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. But anyway, only on this channel do we do serious talk, and then we end up with sippy cups. And why not go all the way ratchet? Charlie, did you bring me some water from the Ritz? From Camiller? Yes, you did. Let me take a sippy. Hit it, Bubbles. Oh, Charlie. Oh, man, that spunky water tasted good. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope to see you all this weekend. Don't forget, Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons get access to the pre-show on a Saturday, which is a live stream before the main live stream, where we get ready, dish out a lot of stuff, get personal and intimate. That's the place where we can go off topic. And what happens in the pre-show stays in the pre-show. After that, we have the main live stream accessible to everybody, also on a Saturday. So, until then, I wish you a wonderful rest of your week. Stay happy, healthy, and never give up on love. Bye, guys. Mwah.